found out the best thing that apparently you can run the same or similar software that people use to run World of Warcraft private servers, and you can run it on your computer so that you can like totally play offline. And the thing is, you can do it for like uh, any of the early expansions. So I'm reading a guide on like how to play it, basically single player during Wrath of the Lich King. And there's like different modules you can install, and one of them like literally populates the world with a whole bunch of like player bots, and they like they like fucking like all do their own things, like it's to simulate like being an actual online game.
Ever wanted to try WoW, but too socially awkward to interact with real people through a screen? Don't worry, we got you.
I played WoW just totally solo for several years before I ever started like doing raids or joining groups. Like, there's lots of like questing you can just like do on your own. I mean, I haven't played for ages, but oh my god.
But like, yeah, the bots will simulate like, they'll have their own personality. They'll like form their own groups and put stuff on the auction house and sell shit and like form their own groups. Like that's awesome. And I made sure I was like, they're like, oh, there's different modules you can install for like this, and I'm like, I want the one that like the NPC, like the bots will be the like there's the highest chance of them being an asshole, like an actual WoW.
Keep it accurate.
Then I don't want. Yeah, because I didn't want to be like, oh, they'll always join my party because I'm the only like actual person. I made sure they're like, no, like if they're busy or they don't know you, they'll tell you to fuck off. I'm like, awesome.
Being affected by bots, damn. I couldn't.
I come back and see how the game was during Wrath. And everybody talks about how awesome it was during Burning Crusade and Wrath.
That was pretty awesome.
I played a Classic when it first came out, and it was pretty fun. I didn't get very far, because I just, like... It was definitely interesting going back and playing, like... I was like, oh yeah! Deadlines used to be hard. And, like, long.
Well, everything was difficult back then.
Yeah, I was like, oh man. We, like, actually wiped on this dungeon.
That's played.
I realized I was supposed to post the recap, so I'm just getting that set up.
I did play Warcraft. I just never played World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I played Warcraft, StarCraft, Warcraft 1 and
Need
2.
additional pylons.
You require more Vespian gas. You require more Vespian gas. It's like, yeah, shut up.
StarCraft is one of those games, like... Shit, man, people just won't let it go. People play it today.
Because it's a really fucking good game. Like, StarCraft is balanced way better than StarCraft 2 even.
I'm sure. Yeah, like, it's just What a waste of money, StarCraft.
It's like lightning in a bottle. Like, it might be one of the best strategy games as far as, like, competitiveness and balance between the factions.
It's like when they try and make Dumb and Dumber 2.
Exactly like
Dumber
that.
and Dumber.
I watched the original of that, never watched the remake. I refused.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I remember I played Craft 3. That was a good time. Arthas
Alright.
totally didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, those towns were probably bad anyway.
Culling Stratholme was the correct choice with the information at hand. And people won't argue against that, but I'm also, you know,
Childhood memories.
when I watch Attack on Titan, I'm also like, yeah, Aaron, kill everyone. Fuck the rest of the world. They all want to kill you? Well, you kill them first.
Alright.
And everybody's like, no, Aaron, genocide is bad. And I'm like, not in this case.
Alright. Well, looks like for this week, I think Elduin is supposed to scribe. But I'll just put it out there. Do any of you want to scribe this week? Because I might be doing away with story points anyway soon. And just, if people want to scribe, they can. If not, I'll just do the scribing now that I have tools to, you know, quickly generate scribe notes.
So story points, eh?
Yeah, so is anyone interested in scribing?
Use your story points now before they go extinct.
Well, I'm still going to use them to determine, like, giving out loot, and what's left will be for if you want to do backstory in the game. I'll still observe them. What
I didn't
you
realize
have.
I was muted, but I can scribe.
Alright, Mary is volunteering. Okay. Wait, which character are you in? Nasira.
Nasira.
You're in too many of my games. Who are you today?
Okay, Nasira. And I will give the recap just to kind of get things going. So there was the arena skirmish resolved last game. There was a high stakes battle. I'm not going to go through too many of the details, but suffice to say, the group came out victorious and was recognized by Farago for their ferocity and power. He stopped the fights because he wasn't sure if he would lose too many people and possibly lose this new group, so he wanted to bargain with them. But basically the group was allowed to leave after some talking with Farago. And in the hallway, there was like a kind of a mini reunion with Lily. Elduin had dispelled his seeming, revealing the true identity of the group. Lily was a bit stunned. She hugged Elduin, but seemed very concerned that the group was in danger. She warned that they needed to get out of here as soon as possible, and that they should meet her at an abandoned inn in the northern district to talk later. Before she departs, Gustav playfully flirts with her, asking her about her marriage. Lily noticed her husband Vern's jealousy and gleefully winks and flirts back to taunt him. With their disguises down, Caretaker attempts to teleport but can't. It seems this area is warded against teleporting. And as they are about to try to leave, Krager, the fire giant from previous, shows up, sees them out of their disguise, and is a lot more unbothered than they were expected, being that they had been kind of lying to him about their identities. He says that he wishes to support them in the fights and gives them coordinates to his house in the market. Yeah, because he wants to make money in the pits. He then kind of leaves. Elduin redisguises the party with seeming. They leave this area, then make their way back to the sewer hideout. On the walk back, Vern is jealous and continues to steam over the flirting, prompting Gustav to tease him mercilessly, telling him that he's going to become Eldwin's new stepfather, which Eldrin also doesn't appreciate, and blasts him with a minor chromatic orb, catching Gustav a little bit off guard, as it seems Eldwin, at least in this manner, does not think this is funny. So safely back at the sewer camp, Eldwin and Anvir have a quiet, somber conversation about Lily. Eldwin admits he's struggling to process seeing her alive after nearly 2 decades, and expresses deep worry about the fact that she's actively keeping tabs on him, while allowing him to believe she was dead. As the party winds down, Nira's telepathic bond with Niffy flares up, and Niffy wants to see Gustav's glaive more closely, feeling some sort of dark presence that she's interested in. Nasira abides, goes and speaks with Gustav, and Niffy gets to get a better look at the blade, and finds out that it is a dark personality and is actively attempting to control Gustav's mind. She cautions Nira to watch Gustav, as he might become dangerous if he is taken control of. Alright, next morning you guys meet with Lily at the abandoned house. When Eldwin confronts her about why she faked her death, Lily explains it was a desperate attempt to protect both him and Vern from her enemies, the Executioners. To Eldwin's deep frustration, she reveals that Vern actually knew she was alive, having found out a few years prior. Lily explains her presence in Roic Halls. She's searching for a path to the surface on behalf of the noble family of the Darok Empire. What are their names? I don't remember.
God, my brain blanked for a second. I was following her along with you, and then my brain completely forgot where we even are.
I didn't mark it in the.
Was it the Foxhearts?
Yes, I believe that is it. They were working. She was working for the Foxhearts, looking for the surface. The party warns her they spotted an executioner in the ore markets, which she seems troubled by. She fears that they may be aligned with the Drow, who recently invaded and stole Vern's research notes. The party proposes a plan to speak with the Duke, or actively participate in the pit fights themselves to drastically reduce Lily's remaining 5 months of service. Before departing, Lily once again riles up Vern by winking and flirting with Gustav, and Eldwin concludes the session with MVP. And that is where we are now. So I believe Lily had just left. We were in, we were at an abandoned inn, one of the old inns of the Roic Halls. There are not as many giants in this area, but there are still a couple walking around. There are a couple of deep dwarfs who were allowed to stay here. So far, none of them have given you any trouble. What does the group want to do?
What do we want to do now? Did we want to go talk to? Oh god, my brain. Kroger, whatever his name.
We came here to find Lily, right?
Yeah, that was the main goal. And
So
to potentially find a way to the surface, which it sounds like is what she's doing in the pits.
right, but when we're ready to find a way to the surface, weren't we going to do the expedition with Blackwater and the girls?
That is extraordinarily true. So maybe we pop back to town? Although none of our casters are currently here. Edwin's too busy in Revelations of meeting his mother.
The group had mentioned fighting in the pits as one possible way of helping
And
her.
Sarah's totally down to do some fighting.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
and
that's why I
Lily,
was saying.
Lily
we
may
could
not be
talk to
willing to
Gregor.
leave with us yet anyway. Because she's following leads here.
Yeah. I don't think she would.
Alright, let's fight some giants then.
Well,
Or
does
Dwaygar, whatever.
Gustav have anything to say about any of this?
He kind of he crossed his arms and he looks like he's deep in thought. He just kind of like gives a solemn nod. Well, what I think Eldon's mother has a really nice butt.
You have to say it with your accent.
That's right.
Otherwise, it's just you saying.
My apologies.
Gotta get into the.
Well,
uh,
my thoughts. Let's just say Eldon's mom. Well, she has a little wiggle in her step that I like quite a bit.
I don't like hurting people, Gustav, but I will cast Hold Person on you. Although it might not work, you're actually kind of tricky to deal with.
That's why it took so many Dwaygar to take me down.
Viren says, I really wish you would stop commenting on my wife. It's very uncomfortable.
Well, hell, she's your wife. You know what the prize you got. Why the hell did you let her out of your sight?
It's always more complicated than that. If you've ever been in a relationship, my friend, you know these things are complicated.
Well, I haven't.
He seems kind of surprised. He says, really? For as much as you flirt and show off, I thought for sure you would have had some women in your past.
Why do you think I'm so easily tempted?
He says, does it have something to do with your vows to protect that sword? Is chastity one of them?
He sighs. Well, not strictly. It's more of a giving up desires because material possession. You know, we gave up. We were taken from our families, so we gave up family. We gave up possessions. We gave up connections. Really, anything that could be used as leverage for the blade to whisper sweet dark nothings in our ear. Although even after all that sacrifice, it still amounted to nothing.
This is exactly. Seems a bit of a foolish requirement. People have desires. You can't just strip that from them by forbidding it. He says, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sometimes I think, we always have the saying that it's not if a guardian dies, but when they die, when they fall to the blade. Sometimes I wonder if it's because we repress those desires instead of learning to live with them. But I don't know. I've softened more to it. I dare say that in battle, at least, I will let the blade take over a little bit and give myself over to a little bit to gain further power, but in the service of hopefully doing something good. But I'm starting to dabble with actually having vices. Well, I guess I'll see this time around whether I fall prey to the darkness quicker or later than before. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll be the one who tames the blade permanently. He kind of looks over his back. Wouldn't you like that, you old bastard?
This is unlikely, but you're welcome to try. Viren would just kind of sit there for a moment thinking, well, not sit there, but stand there thinking and say, well, I'm sorry that you've lived such a sheltered life, my friend. He says, I highly suggest you try loving another. It is a very rare and unique experience, but not my wife. There are many women out there, so choose another. He says, but if you're going to die anyway, you might as well indulge in such vices.
He nods. Well, to be fair, I've only run into like 2 women so far, so my wife just happened to be one of them.
And he
But,
shot his shot with both.
I get your meaning.
He just sort of nods.
And he kind of looks over to Nasira and like, eh?
She hisses at you.
Oh,
Wait,
That's
so
not
is-
a no.
So is Nasira the only person in the group who has not only any previous dating knowledge, but also current dating experience?
Hugo's dating the pink-haired chick, isn't he?
yeah, Hugo does.
Well, no,
Nasir
that was his last character.
Oh, was it? Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah, no, not Hugo. That was his other character. We don't really know much about Hugo's love life.
True,
So
but of the
Eldwin,
current group, I think so.
Eldwin, you've been strangely quiet. Do you have any input on the situation?
Tell us about Eldwin's love life.
No.
Vern smiles.
Are you
and
a virgin
says,
as well, Eldwin?
Oh, come, Eldwin. Tell them about that girlfriend you had for a few years back in your teenage years. That lovely half-elven girl.
Oh, half elf. I bet she knew some trick.
You bet what?
I bet she knew some
Oh.
trick.
Tricks. Oh, okay. I thought you said something else. Does Eldwin just sit there, quiet, eyes agape?
Oh, sorry, I'm still loading and stuff.
In my village, half elf girls, well, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, I don't know if you know what you're talking about if you say you've never been with a girl, Vern says.
People talk, Doesn't stop guardians from listening to stories, but,
Viren kind of arches an eyebrow at that. Says, well, as I said, you might want to try the real thing if you get the chance.
well, I'll tell you what, you present one to me, and I will gladly take it for a spin.
Says, I'm a wizard, sir. I'm not a pimp. It's up to you to find your own loves. As long
I
as it's
mean,
not Lily.
aren't wizards just the pimps of magic? Isn't the weave, your mistress of the night that you call upon to do acts and get your bread?
Says, in
If that's what you think about wizards, I don't think I want to hear what you think about me.
in my 40 or so years of service to the arcane, I don't think I've ever heard magic referred to as, or myself referred to as a pimp of magic. It's an interesting take.
We just need to get you what is a quarterstaff if not a cane?
He shrugs. Says, well,
And
you have me there.
And the spell focuses that you have, are they not, could they not be a goblet, perhaps?
He says, there's maybe one spell that requires a goblet, a jeweled goblet.
There you go.
Viren's now deep in thought.
I mean, you just even said, oh no, that was somebody else. Never mind. I had a character. Never.
All right. Well, anyone else wish to speak, or what does the group want to do?
I mean, Eldwin still hasn't told us about his love life. I mean,
and he's not going to.
Viren says, I think I've embarrassed my son enough. If he does not wish to talk about Lucy, I'm not going to force him to.
Ah, Lucy. Why does your son refer to himself in the third person? It's quite odd.
He says, well, I mean, Eldwin was always a bit of an odd boy.
How
What?
old is he? Is he at that age? Is he that you know, where they start pretending, you know, they start I hear some languages have a term for it. Middle schooler syndrome.
What does Eldwin think of all this? Is he just kind of remaining quiet now? Maybe arms crossed, peering angrily at some of them.
Alpha at this point just ends up like, I'm gonna just start heading out. You have fun doing whatever this is.
Viren says, we probably should head back to the sewers, just in case there are enemies in these areas.
Viren, that's your son, right?
Says, Eldwin is my boy, yes.
I don't see the resemblance. He must take after his mother more.
Says he does in many ways. He's got some of my curiosity, but mostly his mother's stubbornness and drive, which you can probably tell.
It definitely doesn't have your sense of humor.
Says, well, my sense of humor is a bit dry, but yes, I do often find comedy in certain situations. Alright,
I can respect that. It takes a truly strong man to laugh when others would cry.
so you are talking, as I'll say, you head back down, going to your temporary base within the sewers of the Roic Halls. So yeah, at this point, we could pass time till whenever you guys want to do something, or
I need to.
So is Lily still with us?
no, Lily.
No, I think
went,
she's.
she went back
Okay.
to the arena.
Oh, okay.
I need to think of a downtime project to work on. Like, what are you guys working on? Can somebody give me some ideas?
Arousing. Seems like right up your alley. I don't know.
Sorry, what was the question again? I was paying attention.
Oh, what is everybody
downtime
doing for
is
like downtime activity? I need to think of a downtime activity.
I usually will write scrolls if I'm doing anything.
Okay, that is definitely useful.
Kind of depends on your skills. Like Nasiru was saying, or Miri, I guess. Carousing is good because it relies on charisma, and I think you have a high charisma. If you have
Yeah, I mean,
Research, which needs intelligence.
intelligence, if you have what's it called? If you have like crafting tools, you can make things. You can scribe scrolls, brew potions. You
You
can,
can find a job, see if you can make some money.
yeah, you could try to find employment in the city. There's a
I
bunch.
mean, I've got
of different things.
herbalism. Just like,
You can make healing potions.
can I? Oh, actually, this would be perfect since my character hasn't really done any vices. Could I try and find some herbs that I would be able to be like over a short rest? Because I assume like if we're having a short rest or a long rest, a lot of situations we're able to like start a campfire. Can I find as a like downtime project? Maybe can I find some herbs that I could like roast and then like smoke that would give like some super small bonus or something, because that way it would make sense for it to actually be a downtime project.
We have, I believe we have a decent amount of nature components because we haven't had anyone who used them in in this group.
And maybe
before.
rare herbs.
Well, do you have herbalism?
thought you
Yes, I
said
have.
you do.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, proficiency in herbalism kit.
Oh, okay. Well, you probably
That's
wouldn't
why.
need
That's why I
to.
suggested the primal.
I mean, you probably wouldn't need to do research, unless. Well, if you're going for mechanical benefits.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, I'm going to do it for roleplay, but I figured I could combine that with a work project so that I could actually get like just some small, temporary mechanical benefit. Like
Well,
plus
if
one to
you have some ideas as to what those benefits would be, you can do research using your herbalism to try to
Okay.
perfect some recipes. You just have to think of what those benefits would be and let me know.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
would they last like an hour? Probably not a day, because smoking something
Yeah.
wouldn't last that long. But maybe like hourly benefits that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to
something
come up with
small.
some stuff, but I'm probably not going to be able to do it on the spot. So if you have some
No.
ideas,
Yeah.
let me know.
Okay. As I said, it's like maybe like a berserker's thing. Like plus one or two. to attack
Gustav
or
kind
something.
of engaging in some of these new vices he's talking about.
Yes. He's learning to partake in drug.
All right.
Yeah, so because I don't know, I'm not sure if you said you were gonna have some downtime, but I just wanted to make sure for the
Well,
I think we're
don't-
just kind of figuring out what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I don't think the group was planning to do downtime, but I don't know. It's up to you all.
If we're not going back to the city, then it seems like
Well, we didn't
downtime
say
is. Yeah.
we could do that, especially the old one's actually back.
Well, the giant, the fire giant Duke wanted you to speak to him if you were going to fight. You were going to speak with Krager also if you were going to fight. And there's that giant door that Lily couldn't get past, which supposedly leads to a area closer to the surface. That said, you don't really know if this is even the correct direction because you don't have your ley line people to see.
Did
if-
we even like establish like what Lily was trying to accomplish by fighting in the arena?
Yes,
What's the
Because
deal
that
was?
path, yeah,
She
to open the
wanted them
door.
to open the huge iron
Oh.
blast door that was blocking her from moving forward. She said she couldn't teleport through it. She couldn't figure out any ways to get past it other than giants moving it. So
Hmm.
that's why she started fighting, because she wanted to progress her quest.
Maybe we do head back to town and grab one of the girls to bring them here. If not all three, but probably just one to start with at least.
Varen says, well, I mean, there's almost no chance a bounty hunter is going to find them up here. So, as long as the giants stay away, they're probably safer in the sewer than where they are now.
Well, where they are now is doing research on paths to the surface.
Mhm.
Which is, I know, but I just mean that the family who is looking for them.
Does he know?
They're right next. Yeah, I thought you told them.
I couldn't remember. I could for a second there.
Well, hang on, let me check my notes.
Well, I guess to be fair, he was there when we were talking to Lily, and we pretty much told Lily about it, all of it. So it makes.
Oh yeah, that's
But
true.
I don't think we told him where they are or anything.
Well, if you just mentioned them, he would probably put two and two together.
Also, Hugo just showed up.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hugo. Welcome.
You have a Hugo.
But
I have arrived.
But let me see if Vera knows about your three researchers. Yeah, and think about what the group wants to do next.
I think it wouldn't hurt to go back and get one of them, at least.
Oh, let's see. What day is it?
Because-
It's the 41st, and they started their research on. Let me look here. Four of them working together, and they started on the 10th. Oh wait, no, that
Right.
was That was the time that they spent on the ship, working like with each other. I think. I don't know that we recorded when they started in the library in Zorik or whatever it's.
Well,
Bizarre.
so just to answer the previous question, Viren, through secondhand knowledge, knows pretty much everything about the girls and their abilities. He was present for a bunch of discussions on them. As to when they started studying,
It was when we did that flashback, I think, or around that time.
let's see.
I don't actually think it's been that long.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there's
I
a
was
couple
thinking
of there's a couple of
less
plot
than a week.
threads that
And,
the
yeah.
group could pull at. Trying to get through the door, fighting in the arena, bringing the girls and maybe some of your people up here even. Looking into those crystals that the drow stole that could be of use to finding the surface.
I think it might be worth trying to bring one of the girls here to see if this place is even the right way.
Like if what Lily's chasing is even right.
Yeah,
But
because
if Lily works for the Fox Hearts, who are looking for the girls, then my next question is: are we going to let Lily in on?
I don't think she works for the Fox. I think she's just doing this job was for the Fox Arts. Like, I don't think she's like a loyal worker to the Fox Arts or anything.
Gotcha.
They just hired her for this job, right?
Eldwin, what are your thoughts on whether Lily should be included in our plans to seek the surface?
I think we did tell her about that, didn't we?
Did we? Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
she knows we're searching for the surface, but
Okay.
I have no reason not to share anything with her.
Does she know about that the girls are with us? She probably knows of the girls if she has taken jobs from the Fox Hearts related
I
to
don't think
this.
they came up.
I think they might have.
Did they? I can't remember.
We talked to her about a lot of it last week,
Okay.
but it was near
Well,
the end, so some
if
of
we
it's a little
stay,
bit
okay, if we stay here, then I'm going to go fight in the arena. Otherwise, let us prepare to return to the capital and further our plans for the surface expedition. We can always return for Lily should we come up with a plan or bring one or more of the girls back here. Now that we know this place, the sewers and the Deepak's compound, Eldwin, have you perhaps collect a token from this place? But you would be able to bring us here or to the Deepak's compound should we wish to return.
Oh, Eldwin died again.
I'm gonna go pick up the most interesting looking pebble from this pile over here and hand it to Eldwin. Here.
Actually, as Nasir does that because Nasir was talking about how she wants to fight in the pits, right?
If we stay here to pass any time in the road calls, then yeah, that's what she would do.
I'll tell you what, Nasira, if we end up staying here, if you need something to get your blood boiling, I'll spar with you.
This might be acceptable, but we can spar anywhere. I'd be very happy to punch you a few times.
I would love to see a one-on-one duel between Nasira and Krista. I feel like that could.
I actually don't even know what all
go.
he's capable of. Nasira's pretty predictable in her abilities. I don't know what all he's
Predictable?
capable of.
Nasura's pretty much
solid.
just punch.
Exactly.
Those are some solid damn punches.
I mean, if I could get the stun on him, then it would be it would be the end.
Well, even if you don't stun him, there's some effects it does. Anyway,
Yeah, I think you're right.
Actual
Even with
game.
Veils nowadays, it does something, doesn't it?
yeah.
I just don't. I really don't stun very often. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, that macro is broken too. Here's what I meant to do.
So
but anyway,
from my notes, it looks like around the 15th of fall, Blackwater got the girls access to some of the Foxheart Library.
What's the date
tomes.
now?
Right
Today's the
now.
41st.
Oh, that's a lot longer than I thought. It's probably because of the time skip that I thought it was. And
Oh, it might have
there
been
was
some of
that
the time we
period
were
of time where we
traveling
did
in the ship,
flashbacking
too.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it was earlier on when it happened, according to my notes here.
All right. Well, as nice as it would be to do some good fighting in an arena, I vote that we return to the capital and see what Zacchaeus and the girls have discovered. And if they are, and Blackwater may have made some progress in preparing for the expedition as well. We also need to decide whether or not we will join with the black market crime lord who has offered us.
Yeah. That is something. I was actually going to bring that up as well. I was like, maybe just probably going to have to talk to him at some point.
That having such a powerful ally would be most beneficial.
I don't disagree. I'm just scared of the man.
Well, then our enemies may also be scared of him. Remember when we had no allies? Now we have options.
Yeah, but is he a great option to give a piece of the cake?
Nasira makes like a flippant gesture.
Should Dosha stay here with Strange Dragonborn, or should I return with group?
Are we planning to stay there or come back today?
We do not know how long it will be before we return, so that is you are welcome to remain here should you wish, but we can't say for certain when we will be returning. You know, the best
can't
laid
imagine it'll
plans
be long.
generally get interrupted.
Since Dosha knows Arcanists complain about having too many people coming and not enough magic to take everyone. So just worried that Eldwin need space for new people, girls or whoever he teleport here.
Oh.
How many
This is a
people
good
can you
point.
do at once?
Is it
With
10?
teleport?
Says Dosha
Yeah,
not
some
know
people-
much, but Dosha know what magic is.
Let's do some quick math so we can put your mind at ease.
Yeah, tell us, Edwin, how many people can you do at once?
Stop it. How is it we both work for orders, both have no women, but I am not the creepy one?
Yes.
Which reference, Lou? I might have missed it.
Dosha says, "You're not creepy, Anvir." Who's
No, I don't get that reference. I don't get that reference.
as far as Gump?
Uh,
I may not be a smart man,
Smart man.
but I know what love is.
Love is.
It's just magic instead of love.
I know what love is.
So, Eldwin, how
I'm just
many
shy.
people can you take?
Oh god, Eldrin actually died this time. Eldrin, wake up!
Also,
Maybe he stepped away.
since somebody mentioned Forrest Gump, quick aside, who here thinks that Jenny is the ultimate villain of that movie?
Well, yeah.
I haven't watched it, but from everything I've heard,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you've never
is there
seen
any
it?
debate about that?
Yes, there are people who defend this chick.
No, she's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I
Well,
I
but-
definitely have empathy for her childhood and what shaped
well,
her. But,
I
sure.
get it. Yeah,
definitely,
she was
he didn't
abused, and
deserve.
yeah.
He didn't deserve Forrest. Yeah.
No, yeah, he was such an awesome, and she just continually used him, and that's probably not his kid.
Eldwin
Looks
might
like-
have crashed because he just left roll 20.
Uh-oh. Well,
Just time to talk about his mom.
hopefully he comes back, but we'll say we can still use him to teleport.
I think D&D Beyond might be down right now. I haven't been able to get it to load.
But But yeah, I think teleport works for either 8 or 9 people.
Yeah, one of them is I was thinking 10, but there's another one. Is it whatever? So Estrella has. What are the two she has?
Tree stride?
One is well, not tree stride. Well, tree stride is one person, but you're thinking of the plant one, the transport via plants.
Yeah, that I got.
But
Yeah.
no, there's one of it's there's a 6th level spell and a 7th level spell, and one of them, or no, wait, is it? Yeah, and one of them might be like plane shift or teleportation, or I don't know. One of them is like a portal that opens, so as many people as can run through can get through, and then another one is a certain number of people, that
Yeah.
like
The
hold
one
hands.
with the portal, I think that's like, I don't.
So
I mean, there's also tree stride.
Well, tree stride is a single person. The druid can only take themselves via tree stride. But you're thinking of transport via plants, but that's a druid
Transport.
one.
Thank you.
Druid in this group.
Either one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, teleport's 9. It's him
9,
and
okay,
8
alright.
8
people.
others, yeah.
Yeah, teleport. I can take.
So if
me
we
and
have
others.
3 girls
Oh,
and
he appeared again.
Okay, here's another thing. All right, if we have to bring Zacchaeus and the 3 girls with us, then that means we can only have 5 members of our party in addition to them. So maybe some of us should stay
No,
here and do
6.
some downtime.
All of us. Him plus 8 people.
There's 3 girls and Zacchaeus. That's 4.
Oh yeah, my brain did math wrong.
Yeah.
We're good.
Oh no, caretaker, you might have to stay behind.
Well, to be fair, I think we should probably only bring like one or
Caretaker
two
can
of the
stay
girls
here
to start.
and work on his foundry.
That will have.
Hey, there we go.
That will
Yeah,
have
let's-
to take all of them anyway.
Yeah, I think we
Like, I
start
don't
with
think
only bringing.
Zacchaeus Probably won't have to come.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on whether we're starting the expedition or not.
Viren
Well, I think
says,
we start with only one or two of the girls.
if
Confirm if it's even the right place first.
Yeah, that's
Viren
good.
would say if you're coming back in a few days, I mean, there's no reason to take everyone. Just take who you need. We can stay here and maybe gather some more information on the city.
Yeah.
And Grober says, actually, I need to return to my house. I will probably return as my patron is going to want to ask for your guys' help with a few things. So once I get back, I can bring more word of what House Deepax needs, and hopefully you'll still be willing to assist us.
Depending on what with, I can imagine we would. You have helped us and been very hospitable.
He says, I won't tell my patron about this path to the surface, of course, as we agreed. But
Yeah, we're really bad at keeping that secret.
if I did tell him, it might interest him in helping the group further. Just putting that out there.
Because actually, it's probably not the worst if they know. Because you guys don't really have an interest in going to the surface. You have more of an interest of getting everyone else out of this area, right?
Says, our current interests involve retaking the city and being in a position of power once we do so. Which will involve either a peace treaty or driving out of the giants. And I don't expect your group to drive the giants out, but maybe you can help us take steps towards weakening them.
Are
I'd
you
be
speaking
perfectly
of?
happy to take out some giants.
Are you speaking of the revolution, sir?
Says resolution. What do you mean?
Revolution.
He says, well, I mean, less of a revolution, more of an invasion of the city that we once owned. There are several groups who once could say they ruled over this place, the Giants being the most recent. Unfortunately, they're also the most powerful and hard to defeat. He says, King Rayla's people were once powerful stewards of this city, until the giants killed them. And our tribes were defeated before that by the giants, who then abandoned this place during the last cycle, or during the end of the cataclysms, and the 12th cycle began, which allowed us to retake this place until they came back down during the 13th cycle. He says, if that makes any sense.
A little bit.
I know you don't believe in the cycles and the surface, but I can guarantee you, sir, it is all true. I haven't seen it, but the records of my people very clearly document the happenings of the cycles and the cataclysms.
So you just believe.
I do know
Okay.
somebody who has seen it.
So again, you just believe what someone else said.
Don't you besmirch my... I went to say mother, but technically she's not my mother.
He says,
So
well,
Guys,
you
just
just believe what your not mother's told you.
regardless of your beliefs, this is what is recorded in our historical annals.
Do you believe every book that you read is true?
He says, no, but I believe the word of my people passed down, and it makes sense.
And
I
your-
mean, what do you think?
Your
There's-
people have never wrote fiction.
He says, do you believe there are just caves forever as one travels up? You don't think there's some kind of point where the caves stop?
I mean, I think personally it's more crazy to think that the caves stop and that it opens up into a big, wide space that you can see for as far as the eye can see, and then there's a big ball of fire in the sky. Sounds like magic gobbledygook.
I
It's
mean, to be
like,
fair,
I will
we
admit,
are in a world where people can cast fireballs. Is that so hard to believe?
Yeah, but for somebody to put a fireball so big in the sky that it lights it lights up the whole world.
Yes, there are deities.
says it does sound a bit fantastical, I'll give you that. The fireball is not supposed to remain, it's supposed to explode and dissipate. So it is kind of strange that there's this supposed fire in the sky that never burns out, that warms
Exactly, it's
all
a
the lands.
it's a fire in the sky and it keeps on turning.
You're thinking in the realms of mortals, though. The divine do the crazy things.
Says, well, regardless, I just follow orders, and my patron wishes to look into this matter,
I get
regardless
you.
of whether
Well-
it's true or not.
I'm a little sad that none of you laughed at my journey reference, but that's okay.
Oh, I probably just didn't hear it. Or get it.
He says, but like I said, I will go and speak with my master about some of the happenings and see if there are moves to be made by the group that can help us. I'm sure he's willing to pay you as well. So, you said you'll be back in 3 or 4 days, probably.
I definitely imagined so. But, I think Dosh will get you to stay here, and if you need to come by, you can just let Dosha know.
Says, all right. I shall return in several days with more information. Wish me luck.
See you around.
Says, and if you don't hear from me, I was probably killed in the tunnels. With that, he leaves the place.
That was true.
Interesting.
He nods
What a way to
well.
end a conversation.
I mean, he's not wrong. It's not. I imagine it's not actually that uncommon for that to just happen in this world, Lou, right?
If he passes,
Viren would
I will
say,
remember him.
no, it's not uncommon at all. These dark tunnels filled with drow and all sorts of dangers. People die all the time, especially those who wander alone. I was going to say, he must be very skilled to be able to sneak through tunnels filled with so many foes.
He's a very stealthy man.
Exactly.
Scouts are Scouts are extremely valuable in these realms, and good scouts are, well, they're hard to come by. Those who've survived this long.
As they say, every man dies, but not every man truly lives.
Dosha used to be our reliable scout before things started getting a little too cosmic level threats.
Dosha says,
Not
"Hey,
literally.
still reliable scout." And he puffs up his
Oh.
chest.
Don't get me wrong, you're still a great scout. We just value your life way more. Like, we don't want to risk it against the stuff we fight nowadays.
Says Dosha easily braved tunnels. If scouting work need done, you ask Dosha. He find what you need. No threat. Me no die.
Sounds like they don't believe
Oh
it.
god.
And he just smiles. Dosha
But
still
their
very
flag
stealthy.
just went up.
Maybe not as powerful as group, but Dosha has his own powers.
Oh, shit,
Plus, we
since
did
you're
kit
so-
you out pretty good.
Since you're so stealthy, could you go steal something for me?
Says, of course. What does scary man need Dosha to steal?
I didn't.
Oh, don't you go corrupting my sweet innocent child.
I didn't think I would get this far.
He's one of the only pure ones left. Don't corrupt him.
Oh, Dosha steal before. Dosha steal a lot back in day.
Dosha, do you know what pipeweed is?
What? Pipeweed?
Yeah.
Yes, Dosha smokes some and he takes out a little bit of pipeweed and puts it in a pipe.
Oh.
I think he was already corrupted, Anvir.
Andre's like, where did you get that? Now you have to
Then
smoke
again,
the
there
whole
wasn't-
pouch.
We were carrying like 300 golds worth at one point.
Yeah, that's true.
Dosha lives in a dangerous time. He is indulged in.
You should
Many
smoke
different
up
vices.
together, Dosha.
He says,
I
scary
don't
man
judge
want
people's
pipeweed?
vices as long as it's moderation.
Oh yeah. I
So-
never got to indulge in any vices or stimulants in my previous life, so
He says, does scary man have pipe?
I do not actually.
He says, okay, borrow Dosha's. And he says, just be careful. And he'll give you a kind of crudely made pipe. It doesn't have much going in terms of artistry or craft, but it'll get the job done as he stuffs a bunch of it's functional. He'll stuff a bunch of weed in it, pipe weed, and take out his flint, lighting it up for you.
Yeah, looks at it. I'll get my own pipe made as he smokes it.
He says, you keep that one. Dosha has several.
Oh, well, thank you, Dosha.
I'll just walk back over here.
I won't imbibe. Last time I even had a glass of wine, I was wrecked.
And Dosha Anvir, what's known as lightweight.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dosha.
canonically, I'm a lightweight. I don't care how high my con is now. I'm a lightweight still.
Oh, you
You
can
were
be
lightweight
healthy.
before you died.
You can be healthy and still, be more susceptible to narcotics.
Dosha, how long am I supposed to hold it in?
Oh, don't hold
Yes.
too long.
Oh god, breathe out.
So start burning lungs. Not
Oh,
good.
Yeah, that was a bit of a dark.
He says, don't have too much powerful stuff. Dosha not really use light stuff anymore.
I
It's
think
not too much.
Yeah. I think personally, I think Eldon needs this more than anybody.
You don't want to see a wizard who's been smoking.
It's true. Narcotics can be
I thought-
dangerous when wielding magic, Viren says.
He'll
I
br-
thought all wizards smoke.
He'll
from
bring
what
a
I heard.
whole new lace when he brings out a fireball.
I always heard that wizards were regular smokers, but I guess that isn't entirely true.
Yeah,
This
the,
is-
yeah, the things we usually smoke are people, not weed.
They are.
Smoke people?
They leave things smoking.
I like snap my fingers and have like a little firebolt in there before dissipating it.
Viren nods.
I
This
mean-
is, while I have partaken from time to time, I definitely am careful on what I expose myself to.
Well, I shouldn't take too much. I need to keep myself sharp in case I have to beat up Nasira.
I'm curious, how did Eldwin react to hearing his dad say, "Yeah, I've smoked weed before"?
Also, he's not that surprised.
He just shrugs. He's like, eh. I will say his first exposure to narcotics has inspired Gustav a bit. I'll give you an inspiration point for the roleplay.
Ah, thank you. I'm inspired.
Like, why haven't I partaken in more vices?
This was awesome. Fuck, this might feel.
I love how Gustav and Onvir are like polar opposites of each other, because it's like they've both come from like religious orders and haven't done
Actually-
any vices, but Onvir just doesn't care.
I'm gonna say, Gustav, give me a con save. I want to see how much this affects you.
Ah, he caught me. So switch into
Say
my.
DC
I mean,
10.
He's got a pretty healthy
Oh,
con
DC
save.
10. I can't fail.
All right.
I have
So
a- I have a
yeah,
plus
it's
13.
it's a little bit maybe off-putting at first, but as you get used to it, you just kind of relax and enjoy the feeling. The weapon would say you should be careful with these sorts of things. You know, there was a reason why your monastery banned them. You're opening yourself up more to my influence when your mind becomes weakened.
Why? I'm surprised he's warning.
Yeah. Then you should be happy about it, you old fuddy-duddy.
He says, well, it's interesting. It's a side of you I have not seen. I've known you a while.
You growing fond of me?
It's not push it. But you are one of the
You
more
look-
interesting hosts that I've experienced. I'll say that.
He's a little like loosey-goosey. He's like, you love me, don't you? Admit it.
Says, I don't think I am capable of feeling love. But I find you interesting. I'll say that. More interesting than most consciousnesses I break over time. I'll be sad when yours is gone. At least for a little
Probably
while.
sad too. Well, I suppose I won't be anything. 'Cause I won't be conscious
No,
anymore.
no, you won't. Alright, so what does the group wish to do?
Thanks for killing my buzz.
I'll call you Buzzkill Weapon.
So, I guess head to town?
Back
yeah.
to the.
Is everyone but Caretaker coming with us?
I
Or we take
assume
caretaker.
so. No, I think, but like all of the people, I think. Are
All the
coming.
PCs.
Yes, all the PCs are coming, I think.
So you are
Nice.
bringing the 5 of you, or yeah, 5 total. Okay.
Where's Hugo?
Oh,
I
it's
am not on the map.
Hugo is.
Yes, 5, but the wrong 5.
Hugo phases of
Yes.
being.
Steps into the background.
Where am I? Where am I? Whoa, oh.
Like, oh, Hugo, you were here the whole time.
I've been
I
here
mean, I
the
was-
whole time.
I think it would be interesting to
And
have a
I-
character that starts to figure out there's a background and like slowly goes insane. Like, no, I wasn't real. You guys don't understand. And then it's like, no, you were here the whole time. He's just like freaking out.
Okay,
like,
now
what?
I have a better suggestion. A warlock whose patron is a DM.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
Some group that worships the DM. I actually have done that before. A like small tribe that worshipped the DM. They just called
Oh,
it
what?
the DM. But anyway, enough of that. So the 5 of you are going to teleport, returning to the Darok Empire. Yes.
Yeah, we'll be
Is,
teleporting to
Yes.
unless someone gives another idea, we'll be teleporting to Blackwater's pool.
I was going to
says-
ask, is our room still paid off? I don't remember when we paid to. I feel like we might be a little out.
Let me see. Check my notes.
I feel like didn't we clear that out, or no? Not yet.
I feel like we might have let it lapse, but I figured we'd check.
Yeah, let me look at that. But Dosha would say, before you go, Eldwin, do you have item to get back here?
Yeah, Nasira threw a
Uh,
rock at him.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Sarah
you
found
got-
a shiny stone.
That's right, you got the pebble. So just make sure you have that in your inventory under your focus items for teleporting.
Yeah, I got it marked down. I also put it on the extended effects.
So you kind of look through some of your journals. You believe the room is paid off until the 53rd of fall.
The 53rd. Oh, we can go to the rooms then, and not have to get wet.
It's true, you can, in theory, just teleport back to your rooms, which should still be paid.
I believe I do not have a room. I mean, I can just take them to Sierra though.
You could take one of the old groups' rooms. We've swapped out a lot of people.
Says, yes, Robert's room, Dosha says. You can use that.
Wasn't he at the very fancy in there?
Oh, that's right.
But I think
Dosha
there's,
says.
but I think there's still a spare bed in one of the rooms anyway.
Well, maybe sleep on floor. Alright, so you cast teleport, Eldwin. Go ahead and link it.
Did Eldwin? Did
Yep.
you collect something? Did you collect something from this sewer hideout so that we could return here should we wish
Thought you
to?
gave him the pebble.
I did, but he was offline at the time, so I just wanted to make sure it got like recorded.
Oh,
or
yeah, I
whatever.
got that.
Well, yeah.
I was here, my mic was just not recording.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright. So, yeah, you cast teleport. And what item are you using to teleport?
I think. Let me scroll through my
Don't you, have
items.
you have a drink umbrella from Blackwater's pool, don't you?
Yeah. I was-
But you
Yeah, I'll
mentioned
use
going
that
to
one.
the hotel.
I don't have anything specifically written down for there.
Alright, so I guess you're going to the pool. Alright, so you would cast teleport. Alright, and you would end up in the Blackwater Manor. You're in the pool area. You see Blackwater is there, swimming with a bunch of ladies you don't know. And he looks over, seems a little annoyed, and he says, "Did you guys find a better place to teleport to in my manor? I might have to anchor this place against such spells if you keep it up."
I thought we were going to the hotel
spot.
rooms.
Yeah, you picked it.
He says, "I can speak with you later. Sorry, ladies. These people are just leaving." And he gives you a very annoyed look.
Who was that there?
Says,
Yes.
I'm
friend of
Lord
mine.
Blackwater. Says, I don't think we've met, but now is not the time for introductions. I'm very busy, as you can see.
As he's
Well, I think it's the perfect time for introductions. My name is Tomatsu. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Well, not really, because you're kind of lacking
I'll give
proper
it-
manners, but whatever.
I'm gonna give you a massive side. What did you just say your name was?
My name is Gustav. Whoops. Myself for a different character.
I
Well,
was so
my name
confused.
is-
I thought you were just lying to him.
it's
I just casually
Actually,
lying.
I should have. Damn, I should have. That'd be fun.
it's
No,
nice
I'm
to
gonna go
meet
with that.
you.
Yeah.
What did you say? My name is what?
I gave my name is Gustav. My name is Tomatsu.
Wait, did you say you're Gustav or something else?
I told him I'm gonna stick with I told him my name is Tomatsu.
Tomatsu?
Yes.
He says, well, it's nice to meet you, friend. So I said I'm a bit busy, so perhaps we can speak later.
Okay.
So
I was just
my
kidding. It was actually Gustav.
my name. Oh. He says, well, I am Lord Blackwater, but since you're with the group, you can call me Victor. He says, I'm not sure why you just
Alright.
lied to me about your name, but all the same, I'll overlook that and say we can speak later.
Okay, that's more like it.
Alright, so what is the group going to do as you leave a
before
bit
he
of an-
kicks us out,
Yeah.
I was like,
I was about to say, I think
Uh,
we were kind of wanting to talk to him.
it's like, we can get out of your hair here quickly. Do you mind telling us where our friends are?
He says they are in the library area studying some of the books that your ally brought them.
Thank you. And then I will start heading towards the library.
Alright, so you get over to the library.
Curse the nerd wants to go to the library.
Now, before we meet these people, Gustav, I want you to be on good behavior.
Who will we
We don't have a great track record for women, and you're about to meet 3 of them.
Oh. 3, you say?
You say one bad word, and I will use every sphere of magic I have, casting Hold Person on you until it works.
I've never said a bad word towards a woman.
Says, well, these women are quite young. Oh wait, Viren's not here, so never mind, you wouldn't say anything. But yeah, you would find them in the library. As you get there, Miriam will smile and say, you guys have returned. She says, I was wondering if we'd see you again.
Hello. Yes, we've been on a bit of a journey looking into things.
Ellen would say, we've been very busy, but we've got a lot accomplished with the old books from the Foxhard Library, ones we used to have access to. He says, I do have some bad news, though.
Ooh, how bad?
And Scarlet would say, well, you know that crystal the Drow stole?
Yes, we heard about it.
Says, I think we might need that for what we're trying to accomplish, as it's a focus for reading anomalies. And the type of anomalies we need to read are very obscure. I thought at first we could just follow them using our abilities, but I think we need some sort of focusing item, which that crystal would play the part of.
Fantastic.
So it throws
So-
a little bit of a wrench in our plan. Scarlet says, that said, if we can't get that, then we'd have to look into other focusing objects that we could use.
You have leads on such things.
Unfortunately, not yet. And I have no idea where to even look for something like that, something obscure.
he would go up to Mirren and say, "Well, my name is Gustav. It's a pleasure to meet you. I will go wherever I need to go to procure whatever you need whatever you need."
She says, "Oh, well, it's good to meet you, Gustav. But like I said, or like Scarlet said, I'm not sure we know where to get what we would need. Something to focus our abilities, something like that crystal."
Well, the journey is half the fun. Would you marry me?
She said,
What was that
What did you
last
say?
bit?
I said the journey is half the fun. Would you marry me?
She looks a little bit surprised.
Gustav, what did I say? Behave.
She's all
You
right.
said not to say a bad word to any of these women. I have not said one
No,
bad word.
I said behave around them.
You said not to say a bad word.
She says,
Which one did you propose to?
Mirren.
Okay.
I don't think I've known you long enough for such a proposal. And she
I think
seems
we should change that. Then.
a little bit flustered and says, is this a joke?"
Is your beauty a joke? I don't think so.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
There it is.
Disadvantage. Oh,
You're coming on kind of hard here. You just asked someone you just met to marry you.
Touche. If I ever needed to roll double crits, it's this point right here. Let me see.
I mean, usually you go on a date before you ask someone to marry you. At least like a
Yeah,
couple of
this is-
dates. Skipping ahead a bit.
Actually,
so
not bad.
16,
Good roll.
she would say, I think such a proposal is a bit hasty. You seem very nice, but I'm not really looking to marry anyone. I'm very busy with my current endeavors with research.
Well, how about during your research, we grab dinner together?
So Scarlet at this point will kind of cross her arms and give you a bit of a look and say, she said she's busy.
Gustav, behave. Please leave them alone.
Hey, she can speak for herself. If she doesn't want to go to, she can research and eat at the same time. You know, I could bring her food while she's researching. Hell, I could even help her research. I'm not as dumb as you think I am.
Says we have our mentor to help us with the research. We're fine, thank you. Though if you can procure us a focusing item, that would be helpful.
I feel like Zacchaeus would really be. I don't know if he'd be quite like protective, but he's probably.
He's not here right now.
Oh, he's not. Where is
No.
he?
If you ask them, Ellen would say, "Oh, he's procuring more books from the Fox Arts. He's doing research. Obviously, we can't go over there, but he's been using their library at the behest of Lord
Excellent.
Blackwater."
All right. So if I get you said focus, would you then go to dinner with me?
Oh my
Gustav,
god.
drop it.
So she starts to answer. She says, "Well, I mean," and Scarlet would say, "We can go to dinner with you if you get us the focus, sure."
I
Oh
was
my
asking
God.
her.
Says, "Well,
I think Scarlett just made it a group date.
we do things together, so you're gonna have to take us all to dinner and get us the focus."
He smiles. You do things together, you say. Interesting.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, tell me more about this focus. What could be used? Give me a little more detail. What is the criteria?
She says, "Well, the item itself would be categorized as a ley line focus. I don't really know what type of items, because it could be a couple of different types of items, but crystals or Some sort of transparent objects are usually what's used because you have to look through them, and the magic helps focus what you're seeing.
So is it an item that basically would any item work that is able to channel ley line energy then? Or
It
is there
does.
some other criteria it needs
Well,
to meet?
It doesn't channel ley line energy. It's more of a something that we can look through, and the magics of it help us discern anomalies. Much like one would use a magnifying glass to read if their eyesight wasn't good.
I was just about to say that. So it's like some sort of lens to interpret the magic.
Precisely, Scarlet says.
Okay.
The crystal
Is
can,
this-
or the crystal could do it, but there might be other magical items that can accomplish it. I don't know much about actual arcane objects.
You know, the Dweger here, the Dark Wolves, that we were just at. Well, plus I'm sure there's dwarfs in where we're at now that I mean, I've always known dwarfs to be great craftsmen. Could there be some sort of glass blower that could perhaps use magically infused glass to make a focus like this?
Says, well, the tricky part would be to enchant it with the correct enchantment. From what I know of creating magical items, you have to have the recipe. So you could make the glass object, which would probably require certain specifications, but then you'd need an arcanist to enchant it to give it the abilities it needs, and that's where the...
Who was the original creator of the crystal?
She says, I don't know. You could ask the families. She says, I know they're the keepers of the keep. They have representatives there. She says, if I had to guess, I would say the Foxhearts probably know the most, as they have all that information on the ley lines.
Perhaps we should have Zacchaeus focus research on the original origins of the crystal as part of his research in the coming days, and perhaps we would get some sort of lead on what possibility there is to recreate it.
There is also just the possibility of trying to go get the ones that were stolen,
Yes.
especially since
Or-
we do have somebody who would know where they would put valuable things at our city.
Yeah, and just for Gustav's understanding, since you were, in a cell for some decades, the Elven Empire is rather distant from here, and none of us have ever traveled there.
Drow
Or
Empire.
Drow, sorry, the Drow Empire.
Says, well, I don't know where they took the crystal, but I'm guessing that's where it is, unless they have agents elsewhere who are using it. I don't know if Drow can
Luke-
read ley lines.
Lou, could you show us
Scarlet,
the
or Miriam
world
would
map?
say.
Could you show us the world map?
Would any regular crystal serve as a focus if it were able to be if the right magics were able to be infused into it?
She shrugs and says, I don't really know much about what it takes to create a crystal.
Oh, I see. We have the map partially obscured. Never mind. Okay. For some reason, I thought we could see the whole world. So okay.
I can give you the location. One moment.
But do I remember correctly that the Elven Empire is like the top left, northwest corner?
Well, I think
The
the Drow
Drow
Empire is closer. I think I remember it. I don't remember. I think it was like over here somewhere. I feel like I do remember seeing it at one point, but I don't remember where it was.
That thinks he's like, this is now the most important thing in the world to me.
So the Sirath Empire is up in this area. In fact, I guess I could reveal it since you probably know about where it is.
Like vague world maps, even if we've never visited. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like you said, top left.
So, Gustav, you can see the parts of the map we have revealed in our 200 some sessions, and you can see how far up there this Drow Empire is.
That said, I mean, like I mentioned, they probably have agents that are still in the area. I don't know if they would have tried to take the crystal all the way back.
That's a good point. But how would we? We
I
do
only
have a
see small
contact.
circle around the party icon.
I think this might be where it would be worth maybe talking to Black Market guy. You know, the guy with a massive network of information.
Well, also, do I remember correctly? I believe that Zever, is that the right name? I think Zever, the Arcanist that works for not the Fox
Avonheart.
Hearts and not the is it Avonheart? Oh yeah, okay. So that he's an Arcanist, and he has actually, I believe, if I remember correctly, visually seen this crystal at some point in the past. So it's possible he might be able to help us locate it.
I don't know if he'd seen it before, or
Well,
at least
maybe
I
not
don't know.
then. Okay. For some
I
reason, I
don't
thought he
remember
had.
that, at least. That I'm not saying definitely, I'm just saying
Yeah.
no.
But he might be able to put us in touch with people here in the city that had studied the crystal before it was stolen. If he himself hadn't, I don't know. But you're right. The black market might be another way to go.
Well, specifically the guy who runs it, which I can't remember
Right,
the name
right.
of right now. Zurin.
Yes.
But if we're going there, we need to figure out right here and now getting him on board on this stuff.
Oh, number one is that both of our allies have to agree to accept our decision to ally with more than one party, and
Well, we already talked to Blackwater about it.
Yeah, I know. They're not super happy about working with one another, but it has to be part of our agreement that they have to deal with it if we decide to ally.
I think we had said to Zoran that there were other people. I can't remember. We'll figure.
I think
We
so
can
too,
definitely.
yeah.
We can confirm that when we get there. But yeah, I think he's gonna be chill with it.
He's got the like creepiest smile, I'm not gonna lie.
It reminds me of the painting from Ghostbusters 2.
Actually, that's valid.
Oh, like Vigo? He's like an elf Vigo.
Yeah.
Vigo,
It
the
reminds me.
Carpathian.
Just that smile. Every time I.
He's an evil painting in reality. All right. So yeah, what do you want to do? The three girls, tell you they're going to keep working on this unless you have anything else you need them to do. Besides going on a date with Gustav. How old is Gustav again? I mean, like...
That's a very good question.
He might be quite a bit older than they are. They're like 18, 19.
Probably. I figure he is. So he had 75 years in prison, and I figure he was a guardian for a little while before.
He's probably
that.
like the oldest of the group.
Yeah, because he's elven, isn't he?
Yeah, he's elven, so he's probably like 100 to 120.
Yeah. So
Wait,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
younger
elven.
than me?
Yeah. Oh, really? Anvir? Because isn't that pretty young for an elf?
I'm 138. Adult considered 100 for an elf.
I
Okay.
believe I'm, and that's younger than me. I think I'm older than Anvir, but I have to check.
You're also
Yes, you're
a wood
right,
elf,
definitely
though,
younger
aren't
than both of you.
True.
Because I believe Yanti age like humans, pretty much.
but they would also ask you about what's been happening with your quest. Are you gonna update them as to what happened with Lily and the giants?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are
And about the
searching
potential.
for the surface. And he just kind of chuckles.
Then she says, "Oh,
We found
well,"
another denier.
They kind of all roll their eyes. They say, "We're literally able to see magics that can lead us to the surface. Says, how can you deny its existence?"
Oh, does Mirren say that, or?
No, it's Scarlet again. She seems to be the more sassy
well,
of them.
I don't know, Mirren. What do you think?
What do I think about the surface?
Yeah.
Because I think it will be nice when we find a way back up there using this magic that we have. She says the
Oh,
anomalies
absolutely, yeah.
are The anomalies are pretty straightforward. The fires have stopped burning in one of the places on the surface.
Oh,
She
well, I'm
says,
definitely looking forward to getting up to the surface.
Well, let us once Blackwater is done with his diversions, we'll meet with him and see about setting up perhaps a plan for attempting to reacquire this missing crystal. Meanwhile, our research team can continue both with the ley line research and possibly research on the possible creation of such a crystal to replace the stolen one. And go from there, I guess. What are we?
I think if Mirren says that the surface exists, then definitely. I mean, she's definitely a smart cookie. So.
Oh, it's very good of you to suddenly take another's word so seriously.
Well, I mean, there's a difference. This is Mirren we're talking about.
Scarlet says, the conviction, it's impressive. She says, but like I said, we'll get back to work, and if you guys can get us an object like this, we'll go out on a dinner with you. She says there's a couple of nice places you can take us within the Darrock Empire. It would be nice to get out.
See, even you're looking forward to it, aren't you? Deep down, secretly. It's okay.
She says it's not
Okay,
secret.
look.
We just have things to do. But yes, I would like to go out and have a nice meal somewhere. Been mostly eating rations cooped away in this place.
A nice meal with a nice man.
She says, don't push it. Just find the focus first and we'll talk. Alright, so what do you want to do? How are you going to search for this focus or try to find a new one?
Well, I think we were talking about potentially talking to Zurin.
Alright, so you're going to head to the black market?
I think is everyone in agreement with that? Maybe bringing this black market guy in on everything and trying to get him to help.
I've been
look
saying
for
that.
shit?
I've been saying that for a while now.
No, I think you and Nas have.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
Agreed.
yeah. Before leaving, Gustav would take Mirren's hand real quick and just say, I've been locked up. I've been locked away in the dark for 75 years, and you are the most beautiful woman I've seen since being released. Thank you for being you. And if you want a focus, I will get you one come hell or high water.
You should tell her about Lily, a voice in your mind says.
Funny enough, Onvir was about to just go, just so you know, you're the third woman he's met, and he said that to all three.
Alright, well, she
He ignores the voice in his mind.
She, actually, give me a persuasion. I'm going to give you a circumstance penalty because she's still a little bit freaked out. So -2 instead of disadvantage.
Alright, well, that's better than I was before, so.
Alright, so 27. I assume
Ooh.
you don't have advantage. You're just,
No, yeah.
So she kind of half smiles and says, well, I look forward to the focusing device and our dinner. Scarlet kind of rolls her
Smiles.
eyes.
Yeah, he smiles and he kind of like does like a happy fist pump on his way out.
Alright.
Like, yeah.
So you head out back.
Actually,
into-
once we're like a little ways away, I want to kind of like have a little aside with Nasira and be like, Nasira, what we had was special, and I appreciate you being there for me, but I'm afraid I've found someone else.
Is Mirren still here?
No,
this
this is
you
like
guys
after,
are
like, we've
walking
left.
Oh,
down
okay, gotcha.
the path here.
Okay, next question. Is Atala by any chance, please, maybe, could she be here?
She's probably back at the
Damn it.
lantern.
Okay.
You're not sure. I think
okay.
didn't you give her something to work on that she was doing when you left?
I think perhaps.
You can check the. I don't know if you're recording it in the Google sheet or in the
If
quest manager.
I have been trying to use the Roll20 quest managers, but okay. So, yeah, I think that honestly, Gustav Nasira would probably just roll her eyes and huff.
And don't get me wrong, if things don't work out with Mira and I, I'll always have a place in my heart for you. But I think it's best that right now we just remain friends as I attempt to woo Mirren.
How very wise of you.
I don't want to give her any reason to distrust my intention. I'm not the type of, regardless of how flirty I may be, I am not the type of man to double time.
I will attempt to contain my disappointment, but I won't keep you if you feel you must leave. She says it like really like dramatically, like overly, like.
With your passive insight, you can tell she's making fun of you.
I choose to not incite passively. I choose.
Sure.
Love blindness.
He's just caught up in the moment, so he's just like, he whispers, between you and me, you're obviously the strongest person here, so I appreciate your strength and candor.
Is Hugo saying anything to all this? He's been kind of quiet.
No, he's been mostly listening to this and just laughing his ass off at just all of this, just laughing his ass off.
And Lou, Atala does have a task. She's selling paintings, ceremonial armor, and art objects worth 14,125 gold.
All right, she's doing the art dealer thing.
So she's hanging out here in the city. So,
damn.
I mean, yeah.
Also, I probably gonna need to borrow some money when I take that out to dinner. I'm a little short on cash.
Of course you are. You've been in a cell for 70 years.
Exactly.
Let me have a quick look. Looks into the bag of holding. No, I'm sorry, got nothing spare. Looking at the thousands of gold.
All right, so supposed to go meet this
We actually
black man
don't
at a
have a
market?
ton. We don't have a ton of gold in the bag anymore. Now we have bars of gold on the ship, but
To be fair, though, we also have like 1,000 pieces in there.
that's true. That's true. You're right. We have 1,700 gold and 1,600
Damn.
platinum in the bag.
Not bad.
But we have been spending a lot of our wealth the last few months, and but we have
We did spend
bars.
like 50 grand resurrecting me and Eldwood that one
True,
time.
true. But we have a lot of bars of gold and platinum on the ship. We're not carrying around.
All right. Well, the group will head over to the marketplace.
So are we telling him everything and everything?
I think that we needn't to tell him that we have all three girls and where they are staying, but we can admit that we do have those who can sense ley lines working with us.
I remember
And
he's
we
told. I
are-
think he knows that.
I think he suspects, but we've never like straight up admitted it, and I don't think like we've got the girls holding the amulets and we've had them kind of laying low. So unless he's got spies in the Blackwater estate, and even then he might not realize who, the fact that Blackwater has some women staying at his estate probably wouldn't exactly attract eyes,
I agree that we should not tell him about the women. I don't need any more.
Competition.
Competition.
Yes, kind of competition. Thank you.
I'm trying to remember because it's actually been in real life. It's been so long since we actually talked to him. I know he told us he knew some stuff, but I don't remember what he told us he did know.
He knows the girls exist, and I think he suspects that we may know where they are or be working with them or have encountered them or something. We didn't verify or give him any details.
Yeah.
But he definitely has his fingers in a lot of pies and knows a lot. But I think we admit that we are planning an expedition and that we are working with people who can sense ley lines. We don't have to specify that we have 3 people who can see ley lines and another person who can what was it we said Zacchaeus could do?
I think he just understands them well.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, he can sense that there's ley line magic nearby him, but he doesn't see them or he's not he doesn't have the talent the girls have. Yeah. Anyway, so we don't need to specify, but let's make the deal that we're allied and we are still gathering information. We can tell him that we have people who can sense ley line magic, tell him that we're allied with Blackwater and that we expect them to work nicely together, and tell him that we are considering either an expedition to try and recover the stolen crystal or figuring out how to recreate it. What do you guys think of that?
I think, honestly, you know me, I'm the overly honest one of the group, so I'm like, screw it, just tell him everything, keep no secrets, because it's probably better that way. Not specifically tell him everything, but just tell him all the important stuff.
Gotcha.
Tell him about how we're exploring Roa Coals, even maybe a little. Because I mean, that's far enough away that he can't really do shit.
I'm fine with telling him about Roa Coals, Giants, Dwagar, alliance with Blackwater, or planning an expedition. Yeah. We're still researching. I was just planning to remain a little bit vague about the specifically that we have all 3 women and Zacchaeus. Yes. I think we should just say we do have, an ally who can sense the ley line magic that we are working with.
And then also I think we need to talk to him about potentially put his feelers out for where these drow who had stolen stuff might be hiding out, and then that.
Yes, very much so.
Because that's what the next necessary part of what we're doing.
Yeah. I think it's a good plan. I'm not saying we need to lie or be overly deceitful. I just don't necessarily want to. We've been very protective of these girls all along, and I want to continue to be.
I think we need to decide now before we go in there and everyone absolutely clams up like we usually do. Who is leading this conversation? Because I feel like it's definitely not me.
Nasira's happy to, but Gustav might have better talkie skills.
Gustav does also have less context of everything we are talking about.
Oh, and FYI, Gustav, it took us a very long time. For a while, they had to share a single amulet, and they got quite stir crazy staying in the ship all the time. But we have managed to acquire, each one of the 3 girls are wearing an amulet of non-detection to help keep the people that are looking for them from finding them.
Wow. Interesting.
So anyway, okay. So yeah, Nasira's happy. I hope that you all will jump in if there is something that needs to be said that I don't think of, or knowledge that you have, to answer a question that Nasira doesn't. But Nasira's happy to kind of open the conversation if we go down there.
All right. Well,
I promise not to start a fight like I did with the Giants.
Is the group ready to travel into the black market? You're at the entrance now. Or you're near the entrance, because you probably wouldn't stand right next to it. That would be frowned upon.
Okay. I think we're ready.
All right. So in the wooded area, you go into the secret entrance. And almost as soon as you get down the stairs, one of the guards says, Grey Wanderers, could you wait here a moment? kind of preventing you
Yeah.
from entering the market proper.
We seek an audience with Zurin, I would say, but yeah, I would stop.
He says,
Wherever he's
yeah,
going.
Zurin actually has been seeking an audience with you, so give me a moment
Of
to
course, he has.
announce you.
We'll just have to explain we got busy. I think because before we left, we did tell him we were going to be going out on a trip.
He's
but weren't sure when
probably
we'd be back.
trying us, to be honest.
And
Probably.
he will leave for a moment. I'll say come back about 10 minutes later and say, all right, follow me, please. And he doesn't lead you into the black market proper area. He kind of leads you off into a side area.
Is it like the office where we met Zurin before, or a different?
This is a different place. You haven't been through this door before.
Okay.
These doors are actually a lot more solid. And you
trap.
would kind of hear clicks as they lock behind you as you're going down several hallways. And he would lead you into a large room where there are a bunch of chairs. At the head of the room, you would see Zurin.
Are the chairs occupied?
No, they're all empty.
Okay.
And he would, he's looking over a couple of scrolls and he says, Wanderers. He says, I was told you had come. Sit.
I will take the most prominent. I will take the most prominent empty chair. If there's like one that's higher or closer to the head of the table or whatever.
So you all sit down. The guy who led you here kind of walks over and stands next to Zurin. He says, I wanted to speak a little bit more. We've had several...
We too have been considering our last discussion.
He says, oh, well, let's start with that. What have you considered?
We are interested in your offer of cooperation on an expedition.
He smiles. He says, excellent. I thought you'd come around. He says, that makes my life easier for sure.
I assure you that some of us were eager from the start, but we tend to be democratic in our decision making, so discussion was needed.
I'll be honest, I was the main one dragging my feet.
Says,
So
well,
you basically admit to a crime that you didn't.
so
Why am I not
he
surprised that Ongvir was the holdout?
says,
Oh yes, and we have a new companion. I would
I see.
gesture
A new-
at Gustav, but like kind of like huff, like I'm not that fond.
Says a new face. It's good to meet you, Gustav. I had some intel last time you were in the city. The group had a new person. He says, it pains me that you didn't trust me, Anvir.
It's less that I don't trust you as much as I have very much trust issues with a lot of people after some of the stuff I've been up to.
Says, I can see that. Your group has been through a lot after all. I had just assumed, due to your alliance with Blackwater, that he was the one that was pushing you to hold out from an alliance with me. Says, I know we don't always see eye to eye, and I think he very much wishes I was not a part of the politics of his city. Is that am I correct in this assumption that that was part of the equation as well, besides Anvir's reluctance?
Indeed, we do require that our allies at least agree to play nice during our expedition and interests, despite the fact that you may not necessarily have chosen one another as allies.
It says, when you say allies, who else are you currently allied with besides Blackwater?
Honestly, mainly just little independent people who are friends with us. I don't think we're really working with any big factions.
Indeed. In
So
fact, we sought alliances that did not pan out I believe we discussed last time we spoke with you that the whole misunderstanding with the Stevison family is just a great big lie.
He says, well, it wouldn't surprise me. It's none of my business. There was a substantial reward to give the Stevisons information on you, but I've chosen not to go that route, obviously.
Out of curiosity, is it a bigger reward than the one on your head?
He says, no, and he kind of half smiles. But it's still substantial. A question for you. What about your little town, Ember? He says, do the leaders of that town count among your allies?
We are somewhat of distant protectors. We have come to their aid repeatedly. We mostly do not spend much time there so as not to attract our enemies. They are simply they are simple people who lost their homes and are trying to rebuild, so we do not wish to bring anything more upon them. It is possible, though, that should our expedition be successful, that some or all of them may wish to relocate again with us.
Perhaps your initial colony to the surface.
Indeed.
I think that's the idea, yeah.
All right, so then
There are some, though, that may not wish to move since they have already begun to rebuild.
Says, I have studied the history of Ember, and
The history, we founded it, what, a month ago?
he says, well, it wasn't always Ember. There was the destruction of the original town.
Candlehome.
Oh, of
Yes,
Candlehome, I see.
Candle. He says, it's an interesting story of their escape from our empire long ago and their founding of a new home. He says, I didn't pay much attention till recently when I figured out they were linked to you and your group. He says it was also the place or the area I had sent James to initially when he escaped the Foxhearts. So I already knew a little bit about that part of the deep. It's just kind of interesting how our stories are somewhat intertwined even from long ago. He says if I had not helped James and the girls escape the Foxhearts, perhaps you would not all be on this journey right now.
It's definitely
Well,
an interesting philosophical look at things.
He says, well, I'm just glad that after all this time, things have finally come full circle, and I can help complete the journey I unwittingly started when I helped them all escape the Foxhearts.
Well, to be fair, the presence of James and ourselves in Candlehome is debatably the reason that those people are refugees and are rebuilding.
He says
That is what attracted the violence to their home.
Says this is unfortunate, but I think if we are successful in our ventures, we could start a whole new home for the survivors in a much more place with much more hope for the future. Says it's unlikely any will find a way to the surface without the information we hold. He says, how is that coming along anyway? Do we have a route yet?
Ah, true. I
Well,
guess
before-
it is the time of information sharing.
Before I elaborate, just a quick curiosity. As you are Elven here in the human empire, I do wonder, it is often new civilizations at the start of new cycles often are established, if not xenophobically, at least, in some degree of segregation. With this alliance, are we looking to establish a new settlement or country that would be of many races, or is there any intent to?
He kind of laughs suddenly. There's a little bit of an outburst. He says, do you see me as some sort of builder of a new society? He says, my motivations are completely bound to profit and growing my own organization. He says, I have no
you
interest.
wish to remain in the shadows then,
Of
regardless
course.
of the empire that's formed?
Of course. My skills are true. Some extent, I'm a leader, and I would love the idea of being consulted in decisions our new settlement makes, but I think I will leave politics to those who wish to run that type of game.
I see. In that case, to be honest, it is possible that you and Blackwater might actually be rather compatible allies, since he seeks control above ground and you below. But that is for later, as long as you will promise to work together. We are
Those
satisfied.
who are most alike are often the most bitter enemies. So it does not surprise me that we have opposite interests, and because of our alikeness, we would tend to fight about them. He says, I'm sure Blackwater is very talented, as he has been able to keep his family in high standing. In fact, one of the more powerful families in the Darrock Empire for all these years. He says, but our disagreements are, well, I think they're foolish, but Blackwater is, he feels he has good reason for why he dislikes me, I suppose.
Of course. As
Yeah.
for information sharing, sorry, go ahead.
Says, yes, why don't you tell me about your current ventures? Maybe I can help you with whatever it is you're working on. And if you want, you can roleplay it, or I can just say you tell them everything, or you can tell them whatever you want.
We can roleplay it a little, not like extensively.
Okay.
We are still gathering information. We are still researching, and are not ready to depart yet. But we are eager to make necessary preparations for an expedition, so that we can move forward as soon as we are ready. You were correct in your suspicions during our previous conversation that we do have those working with us who have a ability to sense ley lines. And we are currently both acquiring the proper research to make the best use of those abilities. But more importantly, we have come to an impasse where we believe that it is necessary for us to acquire a focus crystal or a focus of some sort to better use these abilities in our expedition. You are, I assume, aware of the crystals that were stolen by the Drow from the Darrock government?
He says, I am. I know that from what I had heard, that was one of their main targets, and why they created the distraction of the attack. It was never about conquering the city, but more about distracting the forces defending it so they could hit several key targets. One of
Yes.
which being the house of the father of one of your companions. But I assume you
Mhm.
knew that already.
We do.
Actually walked in on it when it was happening.
We almost thwarted it, but
I see.
we weren't able to kill them all, and so one got away.
Now, that's unfortunate. But,
I agree.
so this crystal that was stolen, it's something that we would need.
Yes, so part of what we wished to speak with you of today is that two possible paths that we are looking at. The first is locating and attempting to retrieve the crystals, to which Gustav here is highly motivated suddenly to accomplish.
So, does he have
Pretty
some connection to these crystals that were stolen?
Very personal, yes. I need to get that crystal back so that I can go on a date with a really pretty redhead.
Kind of half smiles as you said that.
He's gonna know exactly who you mean now.
This is really
Yes.
interesting. Says, are you fond of pretty redheads?
I didn't realize I was, but I am now.
So Zurin will smile and slowly stand up, walking over to you. And he says, my friend, may I call you my friend?
Cool.
He says, he kind of half puts his arm around you and he says, I think I would like to introduce you to a fabulous part of the black markets, the brothel area. He says, I believe I can change your life.
Really?
He says, of
And
course.
how would that be?
He says, well, you see, in the brothel, we have pretty redheads galore.
Really?
He says, you might be able to even have your pick or have several if that is what you wish. He says, I specialize.
Recommend, Gustav, I recommend that you do not propose to all of them on your first meeting.
He says, oh, I wouldn't be proposing. The ladies there are dangerous.
Oh, no, she said that to Gustav.
Yeah, and he would say,
Oh, okay.
Then,
he would agree with you.
well, then how will I mate with them?
He says, how would you meet with them?
That's
Now, how would I
what
mate
That
with
is
them
not what he
if
said.
We're not betrothed.
He says, oh, my friend, I think there's much you have to learn. Makes me curious
no.
as to where you've come from. We'll
Oh,
talk
no, I
later.
think Gustav
He
might be
pats
one of
you
the
on
people who.
shoulder.
I think Gustav might be one of those people who call women females.
Oh, you do have gold, don't you?
I mean,
You know what? It's all right. I'll fund your trip to the brothel for this evening.
What a kind man you are.
He says, it's my
Anyway.
pleasure, friend. He'll sit back down at his seat.
Pleasures aside, in addition to our the possibility that we may go after the stolen crystals, we are also seeking any knowledge we can find on the crafters or origins of the crystals, in case it may be a possibility that new ones could be created more easily than retrieving the stolen ones.
He says, well,
So we did hope whether there was any way you could assist us with either of these paths, either retrieval or recreation.
he says, there is. I could certainly, that's an interesting avenue, looking for new ways to create this item. There might be recipes somewhere to be found. He says, I can certainly gather information. That's kind of one of the main things I do. It'll take time and gold, but from what I hear, your group is extremely wealthy, so it shouldn't be a problem for you to procure my services.
Well, we did spend a great deal of our wealth after clearing the undead from the collapsed portion of the city, since the undead did manage to annihilate 2 of our members, and we had to pay the church to revive them.
He nods. He says, and you've also spent a great deal of money within the black markets. Much of it
Indeed.
has come into my coffers, which I am appreciative of.
Of course you are.
He says, I can give you a very good discount, though. I can seek out both information on the stolen crystal as well as ways to make a new one for a low fee of 500 gold pieces.
This is acceptable. I would look round to the others to make sure no one, objects, but...
Limited time offer, of course. He smiles and winks.
I have no issues with it.
Yeah. And we, of course, would hope that you are making preparations that should we reach the moment where an expedition is imminent, we can leave very quickly.
He will nod and say, yes, I mean, I do you need me to actually journey with you? I had figured I'd more travel once the path was discovered.
Well, that is acceptable. I simply anticipated that you would wish to journey with us or send some lieutenant of yours or group of your people with us, but
He says
either is fine.
Says yes, I can definitely send some of my people with you, but I need to remain within the city to run my business. So
I understand. You simply had offered alliance and cooperation and
Yes.
supplies, so I just assumed that you might be coming as well. But no, that makes perfect sense.
says once, as I said, once the path is discovered, I would love to journey up to the surface. And
We have one lead that may be a path, but we have not yet verified it. We simply know of someone who is investigating it and believing it could be the path. So we may take some time to try to verify that path. But the crystal, I think, is our current most pertinent focus.
says I assume this would be one of the Foxheart people. This
Perhaps-
Yeah,
Perhaps
kind
person.
of.
Perhaps a contractor or agent of theirs, perhaps, but not necessarily enmeshed in their hierarchy.
He would nod and say, have some thoughts, but all right. Yes, so I'll get into looking for that information you seek. Probably won't
We
be
are
more than-
continuing research on these matters on our side as well, but hopefully together we will find the best options.
He says, I will say it is very likely that the crystal is going to be within the Drow's capital city by now. From what
That was
I,
our concern as well.
he says, from what I remember, my sources had told me they were transporting it as some of the matriarchs wish to use it for their research. Apparently, the Drow have people who can see ley lines as well.
I see.
I'll verify that, but to get it back, we would likely have to teleport you into the heart of danger. The very
Understood.
the very city or empire of the Drow. Loth and her families are not to be trifled with. The matriarchs are powerful clerics. This is, but anyway, Gustav, why don't I walk you down to the area?
Yes, I would like that.
All right. So I was just gonna pass some time as Gustav has his mind blown a bit. It's like, what?
The question is, does he put the weapon aside during his frivolities, and does the weapon take advantage of his distraction?
I would just assume it's
The
like
weapon would rot.
Geralt or Geralt just has his weapon on him even when he's in his underwear. Gustav just constantly has his pike on his back and all his skivvies. But all right, so I'll pass some time. Sorry, Gustav, I'm not going to roleplay that with you. Why don't we do a break?
Okay.
And I'll
Sounds
say
good.
the rest of the day would pass. If anyone has a project they want to work on, go ahead and put.
Nasira is definitely finding Atala and going to dinner.
All right. So, I mean that's not really downtime. You
Not
just-
really downtime, but yeah.
You did that at the end of the day, maybe.
'Cause I didn't even see her the last time we were in town. Like, I didn't find her, so.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, we'll come back in like 10, 15 minutes.
Anyone still hanging around?
No.
Damn,
still here.
what a shame. I'm just- Oh. So Mary, did you fall asleep at the end of last game?
Probably.
Because there was a period of time where, like, you know how the game ends for like 1:30 here for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a time where I looked at my phone and it was like 6:30, and I saw you still in the call.
Yeah. I literally came back to play the next night, like 24 hours later, and was like, "Oh shit, I'm still in a chat."
Yeah, I wasn't sure what happened.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, I mean, I have actually fallen asleep during lose games, but other times it's just like I'm sleepy enough, or you know, I've had a few drinks during the game or whatever, and we get done, and we all say goodbye, and I just forget to click off, and I like walk away from my computer, and you know, I'm not even in this
Yeah.
room, but like, it's still connected, you know. I mean, it doesn't happen too often, but it's happened a few times.
Yeah, it's probably happened like I could probably only count on like one hand in the 5 years that I know that you've fallen asleep, or at least that I've noticed. It's usually when you've been drinking. We did kind of forget that we were going to ask one of the girls to come back to the Royal Calls to try and get a vibe for it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it seems like this crystal, like, because the crystal was a breadcrumb that we had for a while. We didn't know if it was necessary because we thought, oh, we've got the girls, maybe we don't need the crystal, you know? But,
Would
we
help,
could
not maybe
definitely-
necessary.
yeah, but we could still figure out like a little trip back to Roa Calls with one or more of the girls just to kind of check in on what Lily's following and see if they can verify anything with their talents. You know, we do have to be really careful though, because I mean, like the seeming worked well enough making people look like Dwegar. Like we could probably travel around if we're careful, but you know, if we do bring them there is the possibility of them being in danger.
Yeah, that's why I was saying only bring like one of them, because one is a lot easier to protect than seven.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think it seems like continuing research, including research on the possibility of creating a crystal focus, tracking down the crystal that was stolen, and possibly verifying whether Lily is barking up a dead tree. I don't know what the saying is.
I feel like-
Whether Lily's lead is valid. Those seem like kind of the three like kind of big things we could probably focus on, huh?
I feel like the lead probably is going to end up being pretty valid in the end, but it
might,
can't
yeah,
hurt
it
to
very
be
well might.
safe.
The funny thing is the Farago guy, the like Duke or Lord or whatever, in the of the fire giants that we encountered in the arena.
The Forge Cleric or whatever he was.
Probably, maybe no. I mean, I think he's more than just that, but like the one that was
The
not the one that.
Priest.
Yeah, the one that was like in charge, not the one that like wants to sponsor us.
Yeah, he was like the Priest
Yeah.
of Suda or whatever he was.
That dude.
Forge Cooler or whatever they are.
Yeah. So in Lou's like other campaigns that are like 600 or 800 years forward from where we are right now, the Thursday group, which is the other group I play in with Gustav, fought that dude.
I think Gustav made a joke about that when he.
Yeah, so I was actually like when he showed up in this game, I'm like, ha.
That's happened with a few characters in this game for you.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. There are some though that are more pivotal to like Lou's overall like story arc. So I didn't realize that Figaro or Fiero or I forget what his name is, but the one of the other players in the Thursday group always just calls him Froggy. But yeah, I don't know.
Ugh. Trying to
Alright, I'm gonna
remember
go
when
get a
that new book comes out.
drink.
You still there, Hugo? Or did you leave?
No, I am not.
Ah, that's a shame. Are you keen for the next book at all?
What book is that?
Arcana Unleashed.
Is that the one where you mentioned before about the monk getting arcane
This-
knight fighter subclass thing?
Yeah.
I haven't looked too much into it, just about what you told me about it.
Yeah, I know 4 of the subclasses are Transmuter Wizard. There's the Patron Warlock, the Arcane Archer, and then the Monk one. That's 4 of the ones they've confirmed. I know there's 4 more, I'm pretty sure.
Patron of the... What patron?
Patron Warlock.
Is that...
Oh no,
I don't-
Vestige Warlock, that's what it's called.
Okay, so I recognize... I'm assuming this is for bringing some subclasses from 5E to 5.5.
No, Vestige is new.
Vesh is new, the monk thing is new, Arcane Archer is old, and
And Transmuter Wizard is old.
is that... isn't that the broken one in BG3? Because you can use it as a buffering?
I never played PGA 3, so I don't know.
I believe that's the one that can make a stone. Whatever. But I'm pretty sure those two are old, the Arcane Archer and Transmuter.
Yeah, they definitely are. The Arcane Archer used to be really bad because you could only use, it was very limited. They've made it slightly better, apparently, from what I could see.
I don't know how they're doing that.
They made the dice scale better, and they gave you, they made it for every ranged weapon instead of just bows.
So pretty much what they did the monk.
I think there were some other changes, but I don't remember all of them because I never really looked at the normal Arcane Archer much to begin with.
And what is Vestige Warlock supposed to be?
Your patron is the vestige of a now weakened or dying god.
Huh.
That you have out and which you summon and control like a little familiar.
Is it the same type of familiar as
Its own unique
Pack of the
subplot.
Familiar? Because I know there's... Yeah, Pack of Chain, thank you, that's it.
Yeah. This
Is
is
it similar to that or different?
because I think the Pack of the Chain one is just kind of choose some stat blocks and you can for
It's
your
a
farm
juiced
familiar
up. I mean, the Pact of the Chain
Yeah.
familiar is a juiced up wizard
Yeah.
familiar. It's like they're better than the wizard familiars, but they're not invincible or anything.
Yeah, Vestige is you
Oh.
have your own little. It's closer to the Steel Defender kind of thing where it has its own stat block and it is scaled.
Okay. I might have to look that up because that might be interesting to play.
And you can choose whether or not you want it to be celestial, infernal, or undead.
Huh.
You can
So,
swap that out.
actually, that
Honestly, one of the
That
reasons
sounds-
that because Otto was Pact of the Chain, and one of the reasons Ramti was as resilient and effective as she was is because of Anvir's Twilight
Yeah.
temp HP.
did you also have I think it's called Improved Packmaster or something like that? That buffs that even more.
Yeah, there's Voice of the Chainmaster, and there's another. There's two different.
it.
I don't know if they're invocations or if they're
Yeah, I think they are.
Like, progression abilities.
They're
'cause-
invocations.
Okay, yeah, because they changed some of the like pact choices in 2014 rules became invocations in 2024 rules and stuff. So
Yeah,
Because
the
no,
three packs became invocations. Yeah.
yeah,
Because I know Packmaster is pretty much made the pack of chain pretty much stupid and busted, sort of.
yeah. I do actually. I am playing a multi-class warlock right now. Well, I mean, Otto was
What
kind
do
of a ridiculous build too, but my Thursday character actually has a few levels in warlock and has a
What? You think the cleric, rogue, warlock multi-class was weird?
Look, my Thursday character is Stars Druid, Dow Genie Warlock, a Peace Cleric. And there are
Peace.
there are totally reasons in her whole backstory that explain each of these things. So basically, she started out, she grew up in Lu's world of Gaian in the 12th cycle, the Teruvian Empire, in a city called Crossroads. She moved to the capital to join the Church of Palor as an acolyte when she was like, in her late teens, and that's how she got her Peace Cleric levels. And then she she kind of had wanderlust, so she started like just kind of roaming and traveling, and she took up with Celestian as her deity, her druid deity. And so as a Stars Druid, she's actually some of the theming that you have for Anvir is kind of her theming, very Stars focused, but she's primarily Stars Druid. She's got like, I think 13 or so levels in Stars Druid, 12 or 13, I don't know, 11, maybe 11, because she is triple class, and I think we're level 15 or 16. But anyway, and then somewhere along the line, she saw a meteor fall, and she investigated the crash site, and she encountered like a wounded Dow, and basically allowed him to like come into her as a symbiote, basically, partially to save his life, but then he like imbued her with powers. So she's got warlock powers from him, and her familiar, who is a slime from the astral plane that is totally based on Morph from Treasure Planet. Basically,
oh my
transitioned.
gosh,
Yeah.
Treasure Planet.
So when the Dow basically became my patron, he transitioned to my familiar from basically a druid wild companion. I mean, he would like Lu let me reskin him as a slime, but other than that, he was just a basic druid wild companion. But then after I took the pact with the Dow and took the warlock levels, he basically became a Quasit mechanically, just same as Ramti. Ramti was a Quasit. So mechanically, he's a Quasit, but reskinned as an ooze.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. His name is
And as a
Slur.
sidebar, that
I
Dow
watched.
now pisses
I
me off.
remember watching that when I was like young.
I love that movie. That movie is so underrated.
Do
Sorry,
you
go ahead.
know the story behind Treasure Planet? It's always fascinating to tell the story.
Maybe.
Tell me.
So, the Treasure Planet was made by the same people that like basically were hitting on Disney, like hit after hit, like the same people that made like Aladdin and a few others.
Oh, okay.
So apparently they had wanted to make Treasure Planet for a while, and they kept pitching it to Disney, and they're like, okay, if you make another hit movie, and then they make, and they make it as a banger, and then they was like, okay, well, what about now? It's like, we make like one more hit. And I'm like, okay, and then they make Aladdin, and they're like, okay, and so they make it.
Disney.
But like Disney did not want them to make this, so like they basically were like, I think they signed a contract or something that they had to make it. So, but they did not want to make it. They thought it was too adult, or they thought it was either too adult or it was just a mismatch of genres. They had absolutely no faith in it, so they spent zero money marketing it, and that's why it kind of like box office wise flopped because it was just always destined to because Disney just did not.
It's
But then,
so
of
good
course,
though.
it
I mean,
became
that
a
adult.
And there are
Ben.
definitely are other Disney movies that are not nearly as good.
but you're right. It was one of those ones where you really don't hear about it.
And
Yeah, 'cause
I
it
wouldn't
was
even
just-
argue it's that adult. Like, Disney movies have some pretty adult times in them.
I mean,
Well,
how
they
many,
do,
how many
it's just-
Disney movies start with like your parents' death or something? Like Nemo. I don't know.
Look at Bambi!
Yes, exactly,
Bambi.
exactly.
Traumatizing children for God knows how many years. How long's that movie been out now?
What Bambi?
only difference-
I think was 60, so 80 years. I think
Damn.
Still
around
no-
that.
Still
But
no
there was a
Elves
few
win.
things. Because like, if you look at what it was going up against, it opened against like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and like a few other like big, but like anybody, that's like releasing your video game the same week as like fucking a Final Fantasy game or something. It's just like let's.
Or GTA.
You know, because like,
6.
I was just about to say GTA 6. Every time it gets pushed back to a certain date, all the other companies are like, yeah, well, let's just change our release.
Oh, yeah, it's so fun to see that the entire month GTA 6 releases, there is no other game that's being released or major game.
Alright,
I
is
think,
everyone back?
I am.
I do believe so.
I believe so. Yes.
Alright, well, the day is passing. I'll go ahead and put credit towards your projects. Nasira goes on a date with our
Yeah.
girlfriend.
I gotta make up for being away for a while.
Gustav is probably blown away by the brothel, maybe.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Blowing
he's
away.
definitely blown away.
Alright, I wasn't gonna make the joke,
Oh,
but if you
become a
guys do,
man.
that's
Roll a con save to see how long you last.
I just repeated your words. I just emphasized them differently.
Roll a performance check, buddy.
And Constitution.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see how good you do.
that's okay.
really
We'll
can't say.
we'll leave that to the imagination. You don't have to roll for that. But yeah, so the day passes. Nothing else would happen. It's about 6:40 p.m. when you all kind of meet up again at the Eberus Lantern. What do you want to do?
So what do we want to do?
How's Gustav look? Does he say anything?
Nah, you just found.
He's just smiling.
I'm
Okay.
picturing he never came back to the suite last night, and when we're at breakfast in the common room, he comes like staggering in, his hair kind of mussed and his clothing not exactly.
Oh, yeah, I can
A
say
little
we
wrinkled.
passed to the next day. That's fine.
Oh, sorry, I thought that's what you said we'd done. Okay, sorry. Mhm.
So
Yeah,
we'll
I
say
come back
it's,
in the morning.
It's morning time on the 42nd. Gustav comes stumbling in. Looks very tired.
Like his clothes were obviously like just put on.
He does still have the
Morning,
glove on his
everyone.
back.
Oh yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Ah, I see you was refreshed.
Very.
Was that you cut out after the word "very" for me?
That's all I said.
Oh, it sounded like you went to continue and it cut out. Well, I guess we need to figure out what we're doing now.
So I'll say Attila is there.
The Hun?
So for the first Atala.
Atala.
So the first time, I think this is the first time Glenn has seen her. I imagine that she and Nasira come in together, holding hands and being very cozy.
Yeah, she would smile and say, "So Gustav, I heard you had quite the evening last night."
Why, yes, 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 I did, yes.
Nasira was telling me you are new to the brothel experience.
Yep, first time.
She says,
So-
as a former worker of the brothels, I'm curious what you thought of it.
Well,
I'm
it
curious
was,
too.
it was quite spectacular.
She says, glowing review.
Yes, definitely would return again.
I'm also
I-
going
Hold
to
on,
say
who,
that
like-
I'm also going to say that Nasira totally told Atala that Gustav suddenly has a thing for redheads.
Oh my god.
Tala is obviously a redhead.
Yeah.
But, alright. She says, well, I'm sure they would love to have you and your money again.
Yeah, I need to get some money.
She says, he's a powerful warrior and you guys aren't paying him?
I mean, we just met him, but we did offer to give him some gold but, last night, Zurin offered to pay, so, why would we not let him?
Well, no, I mean, obviously, if someone's offering to pay, you take it, but, I mean, he told me he fought with you a few times, right?
A couple times, yes. We gave him some supplies, but yes. Do you require gold, Gustav?
The man has discovered brothels. He's obviously going to need some more gold.
Well, yes, I need copious amounts of gold.
Gustav, question for you. How
Yeah.
serious are you about your interest in Mirren? Because she may not be fond of your fondness for brothels. I don't know for sure. She might be fine with it. I'm just saying, be aware that there are choices to be made.
He rubs his chin. He's really. I never thought about that. That's quite the conundrum.
Many human women prefer to be exclusive. They call it monogamy.
Tala says,
Well, I mean,
"Please."
I'm fine with that. I mean, but we kind of. I'm not even.
You've done nothing wrong. Gustav, you've done nothing wrong. You are not in a relationship with Mirren despite your attempts. But I'm making you aware since you seem oddly naive about this.
Really? What gave that away?
Well, there wasn't a brothel lesson when I was learning to be a guardian of the blade. Fortunately.
Of
Yeah,
course,
but you had a lesson last night. You were fun.
Just have fun, be safe, and keep in mind that if you are truly interested in any one person, Mirren or others, it may mean making choices. And
Well, of course I was safe. I had my blade with me. It's always.
Oh my
Tala giggles a little. She says, oh, and actually, if you are looking, there is another lovely woman that we might want to introduce him to. Says, Gustav, don't you have a sister?
I'm sorry, what?
He says, don't you
You mean
have a...
Hugo?
or sorry, Hugo, don't you have a sister?
Oh, I was gonna say, what? I was like, how do you know about him?
Okay.
Oh
So-
god. Why are we bringing her now?
Okay. Oh, I get that fun now. Okay. So, Nasira, do you mind covering Andre's ears for a moment?
Way ahead of you, plugs his ears with these things. I don't need to hear about it
Yeah,
again.
Nasira doesn't even budge. She just keeps eating her breakfast.
Why
Okay.
didn't I
so-
prepare blindness deafness today?
Okay, so, Gustav, I'm part of a family of, as Nasira called them, assassins. One of the assassins, we call her... Shit, I kinda don't want to speak her name. Fuck, do I want to do this? Fuck it. She called Majesty. masochist for a damn reason. Bay Street, she will assassinate people, but at the same pain that you want to inflict on whoever you want to assassinate, you have to inflict on her. I think she and your braid would get along nicely.
Interesting. I'm not really sure what a masochist is, but I mean, so far, the stuff I've learned thus far has been pretty fun. So I'd like to think I'm open-minded.
Pats you on the shoulder. She says, "Oh yeah, it'll be great. I'm sure you'll love it."
Hugo was told Nasira and said, "That wasn't the reaction I was expecting. I was expecting more of Anvir's reaction, but he do he."
Andre's still sitting there with his ears plugged. Is it over yet?
Yes, Anvir.
Hugo taps
Okay, good.
Anvir on the shoulder to let him know.
Nasira just smacks Anvir's hand so that it like comes out of his ear.
Ow!
Says we're done talking about the bad.
And then she
things.
goes back to her breakfast.
Nasira, I like your woman. She's very nice and fun. And she was able to tell right away that I was a powerful warrior. I feel appreciated.
Tala smiles. She says,
Definitely-
"Uh-oh, Nasira."
Who? Go ahead.
Tala smiles. She says, "Uh-oh, Nasira. I have some competition." She winks at you.
Yeah, if Nasira doesn't treat you right, you know, I'm over here. Just keep that in mind.
I assure you that the only thing she knows of your prowess is what I have told her.
She says, "Don't worry, Nasira only doesn't treat me right when I ask her to not treat me right." She winks at you.
Wow.
And that's what a masochist is.
Yeah, that. So imagine that, but
And then-
10
and
times
then-
more.
Honestly, though, I'm not even sure if Nasira is the Well, yeah, I mean,
Not
Oh,
quite
we
sure
don't-
I follow, but okay.
We don't have to. get
Nasira
too
has been
into it.
exhibiting like her new like sanguine abilities, so clearly she might just be like the I don't know, the bottom in this relationship.
Yes, I can see it too.
It's
Yeah.
complicated.
Despite the
Power
fact that
bottom.
she is usually very aggressive.
But yeah, no, I think Nasira and I are very
Proud of herself for
happy.
causing
Atala
this.
says. Do you and Atala have a monogamous relationship? I don't know if that
We've
was
never
ever...
discussed it.
Yeah.
We've never discussed it. Like Nasira never. I mean, like honestly, they started dating when Atala was still.
in the brothel.
doing sex
So
work.
back then,
So
she
yeah, I don't think it's
definitely
like
wasn't.
I don't think either of us have like
Well,
boundaries.
she says, in any case, if you ever have any questions, Gustav, I'd be happy to answer them. I don't
I
know
may
if it's
take
going to
you
go
up
much
on that.
further than that.
I'll take you up on that. Like I said, I don't know why all of a sudden people telling me to be safe. I mean, I can't even get rid of my blade if I wanted to.
Atala, don't just let him figure it out. Let him figure it
I
out for himself.
definitely- Out of character, like off scene, I definitely would have told Atala about the creepy weapon.
Oh, okay.
and Niffy's thoughts on the creepy weapon.
All right,
If
so I'll
Leonidas
say
can get rid
that
of STD.
if what?
I wonder if Leonidas can get rid of STD.
Yeah, I mean, you could
Oh my God.
probably remove diseases with the paladin ability.
Mark, you
Yeah.
Did not see that. I just did a spit take at that.
All right.
Oh, they caught me off guard.
Well, anyway, so you guys all have a laugh over breakfast at this conversation. It's getting a little bit later in the morning. We'll say it's maybe about 9 o'clock. What is the next step?
What's
That's a
on
great
the
question.
agenda today, boys and girls?
We could either try and get one of the girls back to get the vibe of Roycall, or we could just spend a couple of days here before we head back, because Grubber was saying that he'll likely have work for us.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
There's also, you know that Lily is also fighting in the pits, which could be unsafe for her, and the group was talking about joining her or doing their own fighting.
That is true. I reckon maybe we go see about grabbing one of the girls, and then maybe see about joining the pits.
Head
No,
back
I'm definitely
to,
all in for grabbing one of the girls.
Not that way. The threat of hold person still stands.
Let us, while we head there, let us instruct Gustav on personal
Etiquette?
boundary in polite society. Just because, you know, there are situations where we must contain ourselves, however annoying.
All right. Well, if you are ready, I can say Eldwin would teleport you back there with one of the girls. Which of them were you gonna take?
I would probably ask them who would want to come.
Gustav would get down on one knee and ask Mirren to come with him.
Oh my god.
You're gonna make it really
Scarlet
uncomfortable for
gives
her to
you,
agree.
Scarlet gives you a bit of a look. She says, Nasira, you'll take care of Mirren if she goes, right?
Of course.
And I'm not just talking about against the dangers of the giants. And she pointedly stares at Gustav on one knee.
She'll
Madame,
be
you
fine.
believe me, I have been nothing but a gentleman this entire time. I have nothing but the most serious of intentions with Mirren.
I bet. And she just kind of crosses her
Gentleman, my
arms,
ass.
looks at you skeptically.
He had some
Well-
serious intentions at the brothel last night too.
Trust me, I have very little experience with women. In fact, I was just a virgin until yesterday.
Oh wow.
Well,
What is the baby?
I see.
So yesterday you
says.
proposed to Mirren, and then yesterday you lost your virginity. And oh wow.
To someone who isn't Mirren.
Right.
Mirren says, "Oh, really? You, wow. You must have had a good night then."
He was in quite
she
a good
seem-
mood this morning.
Does she seem indifferent, curious, disappointed? Like,
What's your 19 is your insight? You, I mean, I guess Gustav, both you, Nasira, and Anvir, since everyone has high insight. I mean, she probably might seem a little curious. I mean, you know that she is not romantically involved with Gustav yet. Like,
right.
there might be like a tinge of disappointment, but
Right.
It's mostly just kind of curiosity and, you know, learning that he was not experienced before this might have surprised her a bit.
Nasira, in
Yes.
Because
a
of how
rare
old
act
he
of
is.
benevolence, would just kind of say something like he was swept away by the influences and experiences of the city for the first time. He's been alone for many decades, and it is not easy to resist or something. I don't know. She was just trying to kind of like minimize in case Mirren and Gustav actually have a future. She's like trying to like, I don't know.
She says, "Oh, well,
Yes.
no, I mean that's fine. I'm not upset about it. Obviously, we're not together or anything. I was just curious."
Yes, you see, well, my tribe, I was a part of the sect that had to give up all possessions and desires, and then things happened, bad things. Then I wandered around for a little while, and then I got put in a hole for 75 years, and I'm newly free, so I haven't had a lot of time for experience.
She says, "Oh,
But I do know beauty when I see it.
She
And he,
smiles and says,
And he
"Well,
looks at her.
that's very kind of you. Thank you. I'm curious about your story now. Perhaps you can tell me once we're over there. I'd like to hear more about you. Scarlet gets kind of an annoyed look on her face.
He sees that, he just kind of smiles, and I would be delighted to tell you my story if you're so interested and inclined to listen.
All right, everyone, Eldwin says. Let's get going. You guys we'll have plenty of time to flirt once we get back to the sewers.
I mean, we've got some walking to, yeah. We've got some walking to do today. I'm sure Gustav will use the time wisely.
And
Ish.
Eldwin says, well, we probably, I mean, to get to the sewers, there won't be walking. I guess you're talking about
Well, after that.
after.
Yeah.
He says, I can get us right there thanks to this pebble. And he says, everyone gather around, hold hands. I will cast a teleport.
And we will need seeming, I think, as well.
Let's get teleportation.
That's later though.
Yeah,
Or-
he says we can worry
or
about that
Eldwin.
once we get back.
Has the storm still got him? I guess.
He just said the power was still out last time I talked to him.
Uh,
Although I see he's on again.
well, he said that it was storming, and I don't see him on. He doesn't show on for me.
Well,
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh,
he's-
it shows.
yeah,
It might
shows
be
him
his
as
phone or
yellow.
something though, and not his computer. Yeah.
Well, usually it'll have a phone symbol if it's your phone,
Oh.
like with Hugo right now.
Oh, I see.
So I wonder if maybe the power came back on, but he had stepped away. We're almost to the end in any case. Hopefully he'll be here for next session. But I'll say he does teleport you back, which I will put a note in main chat. And you would return to the sewers with, I guess, only one new person.
We brought Mirren, right?
Yeah, you just brought Mirren. Should we go and speak to the Lord then? Eldon
I would say
say.
we should. I think we should use seeming to make ourselves Dwegar again.
And then maybe
Nice.
do we speak to Craig first?
Says, well, we can speak to both of them. I mean,
Wait, did we teleport to Deepax or to the sewers?
you are
Sewers, I
in the
think.
sewers.
Oh, okay. So if he does seeming, he can include caretaker. Okay,
Yeah, I assume you went to the sewers. That's where I was guessing you
That makes
want to
sense, yeah.
go.
Yeah.
all right. So
Well, I
We have to
guess.
be Twigger.
Or go ahead.
I
well,
think we have to be Twigger. I hate being so ugly.
well, the other race that does not, the other species that does not draw attention here is fire giant, and none of us are tall enough to really pull that off unless we want to look like baby, like a pack of juvenile.
Aren't there, like,
Also, when we were in the
Dwarf
ring, we were all Dorigar. So we kind of need to go talk to the Dugas. Those Dorigar won't know who the hell we are.
That's true. Yeah.
That's true, damn.
And we need to conceal Mirren, of course, as well. I would say our focus would be to go find Lily again, right? Because then
Mirren
We could-
definitely looks a little bit worried as she is now in an old sewer tunnel. This is not nearly as exciting as she was hoping. She says, is this where we're staying?
ish.
Mirren
There are-
is the safest of them all because I'll die before letting her get harmed. So, she's the safest at anybody.
As well, I mean, I appreciate that. I'm just... there's not much to do down here in an old sewer tunnel. I was hoping we would... I mean, you
We
mentioned
needed-
a city.
We needn't remain long, but just be aware that the city is occupied by fire giants, so we must be cautious. There are many Dwegar near here, and that is how we disguise ourselves. But I think that our next task would be to touch base again with Lily, who believes she may have a path to the surface that we wished you, Mirren, to take a look at in case you have any insights on whether she is on a path that we should explore or or is mistaken.
Yes, and if you want excitement, I can regale you with the tale where when Eldrin's mother was in trouble, I jumped into the ring without hesitation to come to her aid.
Yes, he was the first one in.
Against,
Nasira like rolls her eyes.
against untold amounts of five giant enemies. We were outnumbered and outmatched, but
Nasira does not contradict you, but she has like a look on her face, like.
Well, how about, do you think I could travel with you up to the city in disguise as well?
absolutely.
I believe
This
that
is
Eldrin's
excellent.
theming can
Yeah,
cloak many of us. Yes.
Yes, and if not, we could always leave Onglo behind.
No,
I
I do
beg your
not. I do
pardon?
not support leaving behind our primary healer and reviver.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, if somebody's got to stay behind.
I am the founding member of this group. I will have you.
Does Aldwin or does Anvir say that, or is that AJ that's saying that?
I think it's honestly a bit of both.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
Like,
Say, wait a
Ogre
minute.
doesn't get defensive much, but he did not like the idea of being left behind.
I think the seeming affects any number of creatures, if I remember correctly. Like, it's not one of the spells
Yeah, I
that has
think it's
a
everyone
limit.
within 30 feet.
I mean, it's not like a range, but
Oh no,
Which-
there's actually a limit. We're gonna have to leave someone behind. Oh no.
I don't think there is. I mean, the limit is how many people can fit within a certain
Nah.
radius of.
So,
But I think that technically we can take. Yeah, we can take Mirren. We can take
Viren says
Viren.
she can take my place for now. I feel I'd like to remain here and do some magical inquiries.
Who said that?
Viren
Oh,
Viren.
Viren, I
okay.
wanted to talk to you.
says, "Oh, what about?"
Yeah, I mean, over here. You know, let's go over here.
But we might
Private
have to save that conversation because we are at time.
Are you gonna like talk to him about your experience at the brothel?
Yeah, you're
course
just gonna be like,
it is.
Viren, I had sex.
He says,
Oh my god.
Really?"
It was awesome.
Says, "As I said, my boy, something you should should partake in. I'm glad you were able to so quickly."
Oh my word.
But yeah, let's do MVP votes. If we want, we can speak more on that later. I'll give Nasira and
Anvir.
Anvir an inspiration point as well for some RP.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I was too busy laughing at what I put in chat. Thank you.
I know, like most of our gifs are very like tame, and then you're just like right out.
What the fuck did he post?
I was trying to find a gif of like the Austin Powers thing where he's like, "Of course I used protection. I had my 9mm automatic," but I couldn't find a gif of it.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
that?
but that
actually,
was.
like, that's actually the most apt. Like, I just had sex.
And
God.
it felt so good.
God, I love that song.
Oh, good old Lonely Island.
I'm on a boat. Sorry.
That's still
I know,
their best
totally
The
song.
different.
best.
I threw it
Honestly,
on the
in my opinion, the best song is Jack Sparrow by them.
I think
The
On
one
a
that will
Boat-
always-
In my opinion.
On a boat.
The one
is
that
their
always,
best, in my opinion.
It's not the one that I think is their best. And I always remember. And I jizz in my pants.
Oh, that one was
Oh, yeah.
really good too.
That was that Lonely Island, or was that like a skit for?
That was Lonely Island.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
think
thinking
it
of.
was-
Oh, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of the Dick in the Box. Okay, all right, guys.
that's probably my favorite. I fucking love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't think
Another-
it wasn't from Lonely Island. It was just a digital short with Andy Samberg. But there's this one where him and Keenan is like pretending to be Reba. And it's fucking good.
Oh,
What-
MVP is Nasira, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't
Do you
there
still,
another one like I'm a boss
Lou,
or
do you-
something like that?
Lou, do you still?
Oh, that was like one of the first ones.
Do you still limit inspiration points at like cap them at 10?
Right now, yes.
Okay. All right. So I just hit 10, so I need to remember to use my inspiration
I'm
points.
also playing with new rules for inspiration points that you can spend 2 to gain advantage, or spend 3 to do a reroll. But I haven't implemented that yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so this here gets
But you
this
can
here
only do
wins,
one on any roll, like one effect.
I'm very bad about using my inspiration points on really all my characters, so
Yeah.
that would
This here
yeah.
wins MVP for being a great wingman. Great wingman.
She's like scoffing at you constantly, but also like, okay, I don't know, maybe he, I don't know, maybe he and Mirren might be good. Let's.
Andrea's being bitchy in hell and undermining anything you do.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Good session.
Yeah, good session, everyone. Thanks for playing.
Good night.